Top of it, Aaliyah. How you doing? Happy Friday. Another great day to have a great day. Hey, Miss Mac. Happy Friday, gorgeous. Great day to have a great day. I hope you ladies are doing lovely this morning. School is officially out for summer. Hey. Well, at least in my world. I don't know about everybody else. But I'm good in the office exchanging my computer. Hey, that's a good start. Hey, Jay. Hey, how you doing? It's a great day to have a great day. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Looking forward to the weekend. Monty's birthday is tomorrow. I don't know how much I'm looking forward to things, but I am handling business, going through the motions, making sure all the loose ends are tied, and my son still has 2.5 weeks until graduation. Ooh, that's exciting. So exciting. I have 2 weeks till graduation. Like 2 weeks in a day. I go the 6th. I walked the 6th. Matter of fact, maybe we should open the laptop together and see if I have gotten my interview to the master's program. I was waiting on one letter of recommendation. I already got all the others. I checked yet this morning. I am, Aaliyah, super excited, and it's all so surreal, and the accelerated program has definitely made things fast, and yeah, always super blessed. Um, yeah. Hey, exotic babe, top of the yawning, happy Friday. Um, let's see. Let's see. Um, well, paying these loans. I know that's right. Top of it, yada. I am doing okay, exotic babe. It is a great day to have a great day. Trying to get in here early and get my little live in and out the way. Before, when I was doing that, they didn't even know I was still on the internet. So I gotta get up earlier, stay up later on these people. I'm at award ceremony, so I can only read comments right now, but good morning. Aw, congratulations to your babies. Congratulations to your babies. It is definitely a great day to have a great day. It is a long weekend this weekend. Memorial Day is Monday. Is everybody having a 3-day weekend, or do people got to work it? What's to it? My third letter of recommendation has not been submitted yet. We're okay, though. The deadline is June 1st. Top of it, Cap. Top of it. I am so shocked, appalled, and disgusted with the internet, the people on it, the shit that is this place. It's a fucking shit show. And I feel like the majority of the cult members are just bullies trying to force people off the internet. And when it gets to this point, the world we live in is fucked up. We need a Zoom meeting just for us. I'm trying to tell y'all. Top of it, honeys. I expect all commentary transcribed for me. I love it. Top of it, astronaut art. Top of it. Very disappointing times we're living in. That's for facts. But hey, Layla Bug, welcome in. Let me know. I'll create one for us. I have rooms and they are private for our chats. I know that's right. I'm just so appalled. I'm so appalled that the levels of slander and levels they will go to discredit the truth, no matter what truth it's about. If it's coming from over here, they're trying to discredit it, even if it's locked and loaded. The fact that we had a live in here yesterday with the sister of the victim, which, mind you, a lot of people were trying to get on her ass when she commented on a post. And I let her know not to trust these motherfuckers. They're in it for a fucking story. And they rock with the bitch who was involved, right? So that probably pissed them off. But the level they're going to now in retaliation, and, you know, this shit's getting deep. The things that are being said, the accusations that are flying, you know, the fact that nobody can even have a joke around here without it being some, oh my God, they're the worst, most vile creatures ever. So, but knowing that the people judging me are sitting in a space where they approve the message of a murderer, I don't care. I'll be the villain. I'll be your villain. Because clearly your innocent people are villains. So what are we doing? Got word this morning that fucking the dead flower is in Reddit fucking writing thesis statements about the vileness that is me. And trying to still cover up that she was just taunting this family 2 weeks ago. And she thinks she's safe. Like, if you think I'm not fixing to send all those screenshots from the Reddit to the family, you're fucking crazy. There's no evidence, Liza. And to be honest, not to be rude, but True herself made a statement in regards to the shit that was being, you know, spewed. It's a legal matter, right? You can't come on the internet and in public places and crimes they haven't committed out of malice. I mean, you just can't do that shit. But the fact that that's what's happening, like now we're taking Pork and Ork's fucking testimony as credible witness, whatever. So that's probably what she's been doing the whole time. And she's probably been doing it to Stephanie too. No, I don't approve Stephanie's message, but if this is what's happening over here, she's been doing it the whole time. She's not credible. The only reason why we enjoyed it in the beginning is because it was helping Dez's cause. She looks down on this whole motherfucking country. We're illiterate. We're stupid. She's so much smarter and pompous and arrogant and whatever the fuck she is. But obviously she's not too fucking bright. When Jenna is her credible source, you know the world's fucked up. So, no, I'm not going to be discussing that shit. No, that shit is not true. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So again, projections are reflections. We've been considered a cult mentality, mob mentality. That's all what's happening over there. I don't call y'all my little bongs and shit and let's get our day started bongs and my way is the right. Like, we have conversations. We kick it. Like, I'm not always right. I don't come on the internet to be right. And I never came on here to watch my mouth and curb myself. I'm a grown-ass woman. If you don't want to listen to what the fuck I'm talking about, then don't. Find somewhere else to go. Most of y'all I got fucking blocked. You're over here creeping and recording my lives from other places and spaces, you fucking weirdo obsessed motherfuckers. And then the dead flower in Reddit talking about I don't have sympathy for the family and I'm just using the sister to exploit what? You got on here and said me talking about it at all was damn family. And the sister got up here and said that she doesn't talk about it because she's in fear of what you could do to her because you already did it to her brother. Excuse me? But we overlooked all that. We just clipped the 3 seconds where Desiree and Arlita played in y'all faces and okay. Gotta love it. TikTok is step right up, step right up. All of the clowns are performing. Would you like your red nose today? I don't know, man. Over on YT, someone made a comment saying, sees baby. Oh, I'm not even reading that out loud. I'm not reading that out loud. I'm not putting myself in that shit. I am not. Hey, Amwell. See, and this is gonna be a prime example right here. Y'all are in my comments. Y'all can read that, and I'm sure she'll run in here and scroll up to see what the fuck was said about her. But no, don't mind your business. Appreciate it. Y'all all over Facebook. See, the schmurderer should be all over Facebook, but that's okay. Like I said, they pick and choose. They pick and choose who the fuck they're gonna support. Yes, astronaut art. I thought she was taking a break and walking away, and she was never walking away. Even during her break, she was joining the new snark pages and still hanging out with the same undesirable people. The people who, in my inbox, she was saying were washed up content creators and suspect and all this other stuff. Now they're credible sources for her fuckery and fuck shit. But again, this is a woman who, for her job, her career, writes the storyline for fucking video games. Her career pays her to tell stories. She's a good storyteller. I'm an excellent storyteller, but I'm not going to start just telling stories of hearsay ass facts, especially involving SASO, right? I'm just not. They can, obviously, that's a dumb sport. Multiple people have told me. You don't run with that type of shit because somebody told it to you. But again, not everybody's fucking brilliant. Not that I'm claiming to be fucking brilliant, but just pay attention. Oh no, cat. Just pay attention. Talking about a hit dog will holler. Isn't it odd that the only thing they want to talk about is Desiree? They've been sitting in spaces with a woman who, with the involvement of her son and husband, unalived somebody. And that's not a relevant conversation for them today. That we don't care about that. We care about Desiree said belt. What the fuck? Oh, wait, we don't care about it because the sister didn't reach out to you. She didn't respond to your message. She didn't let you have the story. So now we don't care about her brother's life. Noted. I get it. I get how it works around here. I get it. Fucking weirdos. But again, the plot, the shenanigans, the fuckery, it was on this app long before Stephanie joined this app. And all the people who surround her fucking story, they have been here long before she was here. And they are little vultures for it. They wait for the viral story. And anybody you see that just talks about the viral stories and the drama and that's their, yeah, you suck. They call them like hearse chasers and shit, funeral chasers, right? That's what you're doing. Man, listen, Amwell, all children, your children, they're your children. However you choose to raise them, that's your business. Hey, Layla Bug. Different cultures operate in different ways. However, people choose to deal with their children, as long as they're not abusing their children, and then people's definition of abuse. Long story short, what happened in this live was motherfuckers joking. Our leader even said, that's going to get clipped. They were laughing while they were saying it. Desiree has won. She's got her son home. Do you think now, like, all the things that have been said about her, she's not going to come up here and laugh in faces? I would. She absolutely was joking. And there's the other part where they record the live from the fucking hallway, so they're not seeing any of the chat. It's completely out of context, right? I'm sitting here responding to the chat. If you're recording from the outside and you don't see what the chat's saying, you only have one side of this fucking conversation. Yeah, she did say, I'm just playing right after. She absolutely did. But that's not anything to play about. We're not allowed to joke about those things. They're like, they sit with murder activity. We can't have a jokey joke over here, but they can sit with a woman who not only was participated in this shit, just as recently as 2 weeks ago, was over on FB taunting the sister of the deceased man that her husband and son are sitting in prison for his murder, right? That was irrelevant. Nobody clipped the sister in my live. Nobody clipped that. Nobody clipped it. That wasn't relevant. Pay attention. Critical thinking skills are definitely at an all-time low. Blind loyalty and all that. Whatever she says is no. Whatever she says is not just the Bible. Who is that? Y'all are sick. That's their friend, the woman who did what she did. Absolutely, that's their friend. They've all been sitting together. Absolutely. The woman who did that shit is her big time marketer on this app. Her and the Pork and Orc, her top marketing people. Absolutely. Hey, Angie. How you doing, gorgeous? How you been? It's been crazy over here. You missed it yesterday. What's going on? I needed that laugh this morning. Well, what you missed was, Violet. Yeah, that's not her real name. And, her son who was in jail for wrongful death or whatever she was trying to say. Happy graduation, Angie. Congratulations to you and your baby. Anyways, that's not her real name. And her son and her husband were involved in a really horrific unaliving of a young man. And not only involved in a really horrific unaliving, just as 8 years ago and 2 weeks ago, she was on FB taunting the sister with her brother's death that she had her hand in. And I discussed it, and the sister was in my panel yesterday, and yeah. But they didn't catch that. All they caught was Des making a joke about beating Deshaun with a belt when he was older. I don't know. I missed half of it. I was multitasking through my live. I'm glad you're just working. Hey, Pink Tea. So that's what's going on. And now there's all types of heinous allegations off hearsay being thrown all over the World Wide Webs. The shit has gotten very sick. And everything that we've been accused of is everything that they're doing. They said belt whipping is the same as a black eye. Man, listen. Her husband was arrested with 2 black eyes. What? His mugshot, both his eyes are blacked. I think he probably would have much rather took a butt whooping with the belt. Lord have mercy. I wonder if they used the belt to strangle him. This is why I'm offline most of the time. I know that's right, gorgeous. I came in and threw a bunch of gifts at you. You was over there having fun, like with groups and spaces of fun things that we used to do. Yes, girl, everything gets taken out of context. Yes, Layla, the internet is super scary. And not because you got to worry about creeps trying to steal your children's pictures. You have to worry about these psycho, obsessive, weirdo, jumping on every viral story as, obviously, here's the point. They want to say, MonTeesMama ain't shit, MonTeesMama this, MonTeesMama that. Why, if I'm not shit, why are you here? If I'm not shit, why are you recording this live? If I'm not shit, why are you posting it cross-platform? If I'm not shit, then what are we doing? If I'm not a thread, I don't bother you, then why are you bothered? Why am I the topic of y'all conversation at tables in rooms I've never been in and tables I would never sit at? And now that they've started exposing their hands and their cards of all the fruitcakes that have been doing this shit to us for over 2 fucking years, there's a few common fucking denominators. And now it's very obvious who the ringleader of this whole fuck fest is. And it's probably been a good time. Miss Storyteller. I'm not good with rejection. That's mostly what I see. Listen, Layla Bug, you post. You live your life. You don't worry about rejection. The people who will reject you, they don't even like themselves, darling. They don't even like themselves. Don't worry about anybody else's opinion. You live your life. The light that was put in you to shine, you need to shine it. And don't worry about rejection. Go where you're celebrated, not where you're tolerated. And regardless, people, you can't please all the people because some of the people just don't want to be pleased. Nothing will ever be good enough. And a lot of these people on the internet, they are coming to all types of situations and spaces of judgment where they're not meeting the people whose situation it is on their level. These people judging Desiree have no idea what it looks like to grow up impoverished in fucking Portland, Oregon. They have no fucking clue. They haven't walked a day in her life. They haven't seen her struggles, just like we haven't seen their struggles. We all come from somewhere. And your story is not going to be the same as my story. Even people who've lost their children. We ain't all got the same damn story. It's not that we fit in some, hey, Ms. Lady, we don't fit in some pretty box because we've all lost kids. It's not how it works. And we all here as mothers, we're not all the same type of mother. Right? These people are looking for, they want carbon copies of themselves. I only hang out with people who are just like me. Well, that's fucking boring. You got to love people outside of who they are. I love the fuck out of Desiree. Can she be loud and boisterous? And is she who she is compared to who I am? Absolutely. Would I do all the things Desiree does? I mean, I would hope not. I got more than 10 years on her. I should have outgrown those things, right? But I don't hate on her for the things she's doing in the age and stage and place that she's at. And the fact that people jump in here and want to, judge people's lives based on where you sit, that's fucked up. If you're trying to help somebody, you have to meet them where they are. And nobody has wanted to meet Desiree where she's at except for me and Arlita and a few select other folk. I love like-minded people, but I also love my friends. So we don't have to agree on everything. I've got friends that there's certain things we just agree to disagree on and we just don't have them conversations. I mean, y'all know me and my Trudy Booty, we almost fell out one day over all dogs go to heaven because that is non-negotiable for me. I don't give a fuck how immature it sounds. Try to tell me that my dog ain't going to heaven or it's a soulless something and we're fixing to fall out. When it comes to my chop adopt, we can fall out over that. You heard me? But I make it very clear. That's a boundary. Hard stop for me. Don't play with me about dogs going to heaven. Don't play with me about abusing your fucking children. Just like I've said in lives before, the ones of us in here saying fuck them kids is because we're real mothers. Real mothers with a real stopping point, and sometimes by 8 o'clock at night after the mommy, mom, it's fuck them kids. Now, would you tell them that? Fuck no. But you get on the phone with your girlfriend later or get in this live later and type some, man, fuck them kids tonight. Absolutely. Does it make me think you're a bad parent because it's fuck them kids on a fucking Thursday? No. You think bad parents aren't people who say fuck them kids. But the people who sit back and like, oh my God, you said fuck your kids? You are the world's worst. Man, let me see your motherfucking pedigree. Because if you don't understand why it's fuck them kids, what's going on in your house? You have little soldiers who just 10 and 2 and they do nothing wrong and there's never a fucking incident where you're like, oh my goodness, fold them up. Maybe it's different cultures of households. I'd be ready to fold the cat up sometimes around here. I mean, it's gentle parenting. Listen, anytime that I move around, my dog immediately runs and gets in my spot that I was sitting in. And when I come back, I say, chop, move. And he looks at me like I'm stupid as hell. And I have to get loud, but aggressive. Like, chop, get the fuck out my spot. Then he moves. He's not a gentle dog. Gentle parenting might work for gentle children. It's not working for my dog. Absolutely. Gentle parenting from permissive tendencies. Absolutely, Liza. Fold the damn cat up. Listen, Maggie, the only thing that saves her is I know she ain't right now that Monty done left her behind, so she gets a pass. And that's the only thing, because the way she be, but I understand she's, she probably angry as hell. Her human is no longer here, and I'm a decent fill-in, but where's her guy? I just do the best I can, sometimes gentle, sometimes harsh. Listen, Will, whatever works to get the job done. Meet them kids where they're at too. Absolutely, Meg. And all children are different. Here's a prime example. When I was a kid, when we used to get grounded, my mother would ground me inside the house because I love to be outside. On a summer day, I'm waking up hitting the street immediately and catch me when the damn lights come on, right? But my brother, he was an inside kid. Very artistic, liked to stay in the house, had his little cartoons he enjoyed. So when he got grounded, my mother would punish him and make him go outside. Hey, Siani, happy Friday, gorgeous. It's a great day to have a great day. So what worked for me, didn't work for him. And what worked for him didn't work for me. The punishment was completely polar opposite because what made us tick was different shit. You got to learn your kid to see what's going to make them tick. Some kids taking away their electronics will do it. Some kids don't give a hoot and damn about an electronic. Some kids taking away their outside privileges will do it. Some kids taking away their whole life doesn't do it. They don't give a fuck about what you take away. Absolutely, astronaut art, and that's not hitting. Some kids, I know a lot of parents with their young men, minute their boys get out of line, give me 10. And I've seen it in grocery stores out here. You'll walk down aisle 7, turn the corner, and here's little Johnny doing his little push-ups. You already know what done happened. He done did something to his mama. She got him doing push-ups in the Jewel. The Kroger. Whatever store it is by you, yes, I've seen that in aisle 7 out here. And I don't say nothing. She ain't abusing her son, got him doing push-ups in the store. It's not my business. He must have did something if she got him doing push-ups in the store. Everybody got an opinion about something. What, do you own a fucking orphanage? Are you going to go save all the children that you don't think are being parented the way you feel they should be parented? And who the fuck are you to make the decision? So over it. There was a lot that happened in this live yesterday. There's a lot more happening on this app than Stephanie and her shit show is beyond over. Deshaun is free, whether it's the type of free they wanted. Oh, they didn't want him ever seeing Drew again. They didn't want him ever seeing Stephanie again. Desiree should never give another fucking update about her son. And it doesn't matter what they think. People are allowed to live the fucking way they want to live. It's Desiree's life. It's my life. Oh my God, I can't believe she was talking about her son's penis. I wasn't talking about my son's penis. Per usual, Desiree took the shit and ran a little far with it. But like I said, I meet people where I'm at. What she said was a little over the fucking top in regards to my son's dangalang schwang. Absolutely. Was it gonna make me hate her afterwards? Fuck no. I know who Desiree is. But that cherry picked ass shit that they're trying to say and use that my son was fucking underage girls and all this bullshit, that's not what it was. We were in here having a conversation about our young men and these boys getting older and didn't know what to expect from them. And I said, shit, be careful. Because my baby was around here, man. He was a good young man. Asked permission to have his little girlfriends over here and shit. But once he passed away and I got in that phone, right? That's what I said. And found out he was sneaking young ladies in his house. Young ladies to me is anybody he would be dating. It didn't mean underage. And they took young lady, turned it into underage, and put that stamp on my son's name like it was just okay. And that's what they're doing with every fucking other thing else. And if this is what they're doing now, it's what they've always been doing. I appreciate that, Siani. Definitely appreciate anybody who wants to report anything that they believe to be, top of the morning, Arlita. Yeah, they will but they only do this with us. They only do this over here with us. They only cherry pick and other people. They did that shit with Butter. They ran her the fuck up off this app. If I were her, I would come back. Girl, I don't even like you, really, because you was on some demon shit, too. But if Violet can do what the fuck she's doing, yeah, Violet saying the shit in the Reddit, she's posting essay. Girl, I got all them screenshots, too. And it's all the same gibberish and rubbish that she was over there on that Facebook page taunting the sister with, verbatim. It must be the story that her and her attorney have rehearsed for the whole court situation. On top of that, she needs to stop lying because her whole entire docket is available for anybody that wants to Google it. It's there. And the lies that she's on this app telling about, I was never charged. Oh, baby, you were charged. And you were held in jail for multiple fucking years. Ain't no lawsuit about some illegal detainment or, illegal incarceration. So whatever plea deal was made, hey, I'm not that. Hey, let somebody else FOIA it. So they won't, though. They'll FOIA Arlita's child support court, but they won't FOIA this woman's involvement in this murder, right? That's irrelevant. No big deal. They're worse than Stephanie. Oh my God, y'all. I think I accidentally I'm sorry. I accidentally bumped something. I might have asked somebody to come co-host. I don't know. If somebody pops up here, I'll figure out how to disconnect them. Oh no. Go away. Okay. I think we're safe, y'all. I think we're safe. Jess. Welcome in, Jess. How you doing this morning? Happy Friday. It's a great day to have a great day. I know you don't particularly care for me or any of us. I don't know why you over here. I've seen you in comments not caring for us. They also doxed Drew. Drew who? Andrew? Alexander Jenkins? You're being nosy. You don't even like me, but you coming over here to be nosy. Would you do that in your real world? Like in your real house, you don't like your neighbor. Would you go over there just and sit in their face just to be nosy? Hey, Missy, it's a great day to have a great day, gorgeous. I hope your day is as amazing as you are. No, you wouldn't, Jess. Because if you didn't like your neighbors would probably don't like you neither, right? So you wouldn't just go over to their house and kick it with them because they don't like you and you don't like them, right? Your neighbors know you've been 2 houses down talking shit about them. They heard you. You ain't going over there. You ain't that tough. You might be tough on this little app on the phone and shit, but that's weird behavior, girlfriend. Do some self-reflection on that. On top of that, Jess, matter of fact, let me read out your screen name because they're going to hate you for being over here. Jessica Rodriguez 1115. You ain't supposed to be over here, girl. They gonna get your ass. They ain't gonna like it that you was over here. What was you doing over here talking to Monty's mama for? Drew's girlfriend doxed them. Drew doesn't have a girlfriend, Mandy Lynn. There's no girlfriend. Said you were mean. Okay, that's your opinion. Your opinion's I'm mean. Okay, my opinion is you're gullible. Stephanie, oh, I'm sorry, Mandy Lynn. I thought you was on some Drew side piece, and that shit right there. Just the invention of the page and run me up with followers. I'll tell you more. I'll show you the pics he sent me. I'll do this. Just gross. Well, where my son was taking his GameCube controller, leaving the system in his room. Ha! I know that's right. And if we were mean, why are you here? That's backwards. Absolutely. That's like some people enjoy they enjoy pain. What's that called? Masochist, sadist. Have a blessed day, Jess. Ain't nothing mean over here, baby. It's Friday. Go make your day identical to how you are. I hope you meet yourself and everybody you run across. Sadism, absolutely, Megan. Or some type of humiliation kink, right? But here's the thing, we're not even that mean. We asked her, you know what I'm saying? We said, hey, that's weird behavior. Nobody called her out her name. Nobody, how is that mean? You're over in comments talking big trash about how you feel about us and coming over here to sit in I just asked you why. That's not mean. Never have been mean to her. That's why I thought it was weird that she feels a certain type of way about us. I find it weird. I find a lot of this shit weird. The blind loyalty, the herd mentality. Oh, we don't like them today? Okay, we don't like them. Because for a whole year and a half, we supported Desiree. We endorsed her, right? Top of the yawning, Desiree. I'm disgusted. It's the fact that, some people don't get it. A lot of people get it, right? People who are in here cutting up with us, they understand, they get it. They know that our leader and Desiree are in here now just over the top, acting ignorant and being for no reason. This is what's been painted against them for this whole entire time. So why not have fun with it? Right? Why not? However, they're processing the trauma that they've dealt with by being attacked and gang fucking stalked on the internet. Y'all have big personalities. Hey, Meg, ain't nothing wrong with a big personality. I told ChatGPT to write my Dear Me letter. ChatGPT said I walk in the room like I own the oxygen. Man, I promise that's not my attitude. I'm humble as hell. Good morning, cutie confetti. But also, too, I watched while they were trying to, bury us, and everybody's popping up hosting live panels, and all of them like, oh my God, this is so difficult, and oh my God, how do you do this, and woo, woo, woo. And I can have every box in this motherfucking panel filled, and we're still fixing to have a good day and a good time. Everybody is respectful to everybody. The people who come over here and fuck with me, like if something's going down and there's an argument and I stop the show, hey, they're going to stop hey, MonTeesMama talking. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, R.E. Good morning, MonTeesMama. Good morning, Arlena. Good morning, everyone.
The shit they accuse us of, like, listen, talking about MonTeesMama retaliating. No, I'm wondering why this woman got an obsession with my son. At first, when I realized that her son had unalived somebody's son, I was like, okay, I'd feel awkward around you too. You know what I mean? I didn't know her story. She knew mine, but I didn't know hers. What's up, Jamie? I'm with all the shits this morning. What's to it? Happy Friday.
Me too. All the shits. But I gotta get ready to take kids to school, and then I can be about all the shit.
Did you mean to come up here, gorgeous? No, you didn't.
Probably not.
Okay.
Big fit job. Lots to say. Girl, my stomach finally feels better. Whew. I thought I was dying.
Oh, we're gonna make. I need to make an announcement. Did everybody got their listening ears on? The 27 people in here, listening ears, the 87 recording from the fucking hallway, and every other weirdo on this goddamn internet. Can we get listening ears in the chat? Once I see enough ears, I'll say what I have to say. But I definitely have a fucking announcement. I'm tired of this shit too. And we're going to put an end to this shit as far as I'm fucking concerned. I don't know how the whole wide world internet looks at shit, but I have a fucking announcement. Okay? Top of it. Announcement is as follows. Yes, this is my panel. The panel was created for the safety of our leader and Desiree to be able to come and speak what they need to say and do. That's the only reason why I joined the agency when they made the page about my son, the harassment we've been under. That's why this panel over here was created for that. If Desiree goes live on her page, they will mass report her and get her down within minutes. Y'all have watched it. Our leader the same way. You know, like if we're going to try to get a truth out or say something or have some fun or anything, the only safe space we have is over here. But just because it's my fucking panel and I open it up to whoever the fuck is in this box, I'm not responsible for what the people in my box say, no matter who the fuck they are. And I'm allowed to have whoever in my fucking box and panel that I want to have in my box and panel. So when they replay it, only hold MonTeesMama accountable for the shit that came out of MonTeesMama mouth. And anybody else's real world, I'm not responsible for what my neighbor says, what John down the street does, if Hector pays his fucking cable bill. I'm not responsible for none of that shit. I'm responsible for what happens here in my house. And on this internet, when you come into this live panel, you're in my house. Right? That's how y'all look at shit. So when I say I'm responsible for my house, you say you think I'm responsible for our leader's mouth. Treasure has some shit that comes out of her mouth. Just because I'm raising her doesn't mean I'm responsible for it. Now, because she's my daughter, can I correct her? Absolutely. She's my child. Our leader's not my child. Desiree is not my child. We can have open discussions and communicate about things, and y'all been with us to kick it. But for people to be out here, it was MonTeesMama panel, so she's allowing it, and she's complicit to it. Complicit to what? Complicit to our leader's opinion? Complicit to how Desiree feels? They're allowed to express themselves. This app has silenced them for a good 2 fucking years. The whole painted people against it, all this bullshit has been bullshit. But MonTeesMama is not responsible for what comes out of the mouths of anybody who comes up in my fucking panel. Do we understand?
They
They
better
won't clip
understand.
that either. They won't clip that either.
They won't. They won't. They
They
clip what they
won't.
want to clip. They do what they want to do. They try to sit up.
Girl, try to tell you.
I'm still trying to wake up. I'm not even awake. I'm still
I'm not
trying to wake
awake
up.
either. I gotta get
But,
2 kids to school, but when I come back, we're dropping off the kids. We gonna talk about yesterday's
oh
live.
yeah, we're gonna talk about yesterday. Yeah, we're gonna
I
talk about
wasn't
yesterday.
feeling good yesterday, really bad, and I just did not call my team mama back last night.
Well, at least you're feeling better this morning because you was going through it.
I was yes, very bad. Whew. But now I'm better. I'm up. Ooh, sorry.
I don't really care who's talking shit about. I mean, at this point, there's some really heinous things being thrown around with absolutely nothing to substantiate the claims. Right? There's people who are constantly, they wake up every day and put Desiree's name into the motherfucking Portland case search to see what cases she may have going on with her life and what's going on with her and want to run to the internet and speak on it. There's probably still people who are trying to zoom into Arlita's fucking child support court, right? It's the people who couldn't just ask Arlita when she went live, like, what's going on with child support? Is he paying? Because she'll answer. That wasn't good enough.
That's what I'm
Asking
saying.
her
Like,
about her home life wasn't good enough.
I
They had to
don't care
overstep
about
it.
answering. Why do we have to just go run with it? Like, really, I'm really shocked. People, I'm not shocked like that. I know people are watching us all day long, every day. But I'm shocked that like you really go this far because I said something, and now you're like, oh my god, shut the fuck up.
Yanni, the Stephanie wasn't posting, so now they're searching for another thing to talk about. Absolutely. They need another thing to talk about to keep them relevant. But keep in mind, this has been happening this whole fucking 2 years. Anytime Stephanie had fallen by the wayside for a couple days, they would come over here and start attacking us and pulling shit up because they call us side characters to the Resilient Jenkins. But the truth be told, in reality, all of them are the side fucking characters. They don't have a dog in this fucking fight. And they didn't choose to stand faithfully and loyally beside anybody in this fight who had a dog, right?
Yeah.
Right,
So
Al.
they're
I
the side
agree.
characters. If you don't have a dog in this fight, or you're not, my dog in this fight is
All right,
Deshaun.
I'm
It's
getting
been
ready to
my
drop
whole
off the
plan from
boys. I'll
day
be
one.
back.
Okay.
Okay, and I've been rocking with Desiree, and that was my dog in this fight was to get Deshaun free. That was our leader's dog in this fight. Was I trying to help the other kids at the same time? Hell yeah. Were they? Absolutely. That wasn't their focus. Why would it be? There's no help for the other kids. I said that a long fucking time ago. I tried to tell everybody this is what it was. But yes, this whole 2 years, anytime Stephanie gets quiet, silento, they stir up shit over here. They attack our leader. They attack Desiree. They have to keep content going. Like I said, there were very few unproblematic creators who just did their shit based off them and their personality. And some of them who don't fuck with me no more regardless. The little doodles and shit, she was minding her own. Just getting up talking about what she was seeing. Ain't no harm in that. XOXO gossip mom, like, oh my God, Pookie, what the fuck are you doing? Ain't no harm in that. People who are bringing true awareness. Shandy Andy, like her story of trauma and where she comes from, she has every reason to be triggered and want to talk about what those children are going to experience when they get older because she is the product of it. But all the other people inserted themselves and wanted opinion and have to have a talk piece and be T pages and all this other shit. And no, we think this is what happens and blah, blah, blah. Honest question. How come Drew's families won't step in with the youngest two? Those poor babies. Nobody can step in. Nobody can step in. That's not how it works. Until Andrew and Stephanie, unless they ask for help, which they haven't, unless they're willing to give the children to family members, which they aren't. Stephanie's mother has offered numerous times. Those children are their property. They are their cash cow. They are not giving up them kids to no fucking body. So willingly, they're not doing it. And the only way clearly that it's going to happen forcibly is when something really fucking bad happens. We've seen these stories all over the fucking news where CPS has failed until somebody gets hurt. Nobody can just go in there and take their kids from them. No matter if Drew's family wanted to or not, they cannot go to that hotel. I mean, listen, they could probably try to do. It's not going to work out for them. The law gets involved. They're kidnapping, right? Steph is obsessed with the baby. That's a breeding kink. It's always the youngest child, right? Atlas was her favorite just a couple years ago. There's video clips that said he was her favorite baby. And now he's fucking not even seen on camera anymore. And now it's the other one on her hip. And if she had it her way, as soon as the other one doesn't need her and isn't attached to her anymore, she would have another one and 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 another one. And this shouldn't be so, oh my God, to y'all who live in the United States. There is a Stephanie Thompson in everybody's fucking city. There's like 3 of them out here that I know of off the top of my head. Is it right? Fuck no. But you know, when you take your kids to school and you see shit and you know there's other children that aren't being taken care of like you take care of yours. You go to public parks and you see kids running a damn muck talking to their parents sideways and all this other. You see that everybody doesn't parent the same fucking way. Everybody doesn't provide their kids with the same opportunities. Little kids' shoes are barking and talking. Andrew, the duct tape on Deshaun's shoe. That's not the first time I've seen that. Is it fucking horrific to do your kids like that? Absolutely, in my eyes, from where I sit. But not everybody thinks that. I mean, and I don't really think the girls are always clean though. Marketable? Yeah. Clean? No. Nothing in that room has given clean. Nothing in their space has given clean since the day they hit the internet. There's nothing clean about them. I don't give a damn how many times she undid and reorganized and cleaned the kitchen in that apartment. She'd spend hours and it never looked clean. Nothing ever looks clean on them, ever. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. I thought that's what you meant. I was like, I mean, I agree she favors them over, over Deshaun. Everybody was favored over Deshaun, right? But And then the accusations that we're up here to talk about Resilient Jenkins. No, the only shit we come up here is to defend ourselves on the shit that's going on. And for real, I said when I came back, as long as y'all want to keep kicking it, I'm going to keep coming back to kick it. There's people who put earbuds in and just kick it with us and listen to us all day like we're some type of radio show and shit. Our leader would put us in her ears and get through her whole day at work and make her day go faster. Shit. That's what she was coming and kicking it.
Kai, stop barking.
And I be multitasking, doing all my little shit while I'm kicking it with y'all. They say I sit in one spot and just smoke all day. Did you know Violet wished death on me 3 separate times in one fucking day, y'all? Nobody's talking about that either. She can get on here and wish death on me and tell me I'm gonna die of cancer. And man, Rita said facts. Y'all make my 12 shift go quick. I know that's right, Rita. Thankful to be able to help somebody else's day be lighter. You feel me? That means I'm doing my job. If just one person, we made your day quicker and go by easier for you. One person we helped. At least, can anybody else say they helped somebody today? Random act of kindness. I didn't even know I was doing all that. If I'm doing random acts of kindness in my son's name and I've got 33 people or 15 people, how many people come in here and kick it, but we can run an 8-hour live and it'll leave 10 solid the whole fucking day, right? After ours says she tunes in when she gets her babies ready for school, right? Like, I love y'all. And if y'all love us, I'm going to keep coming back for that. Tyler, these lives brighten up my days up. Tyler, too. We love you, Ab. And I wasn't here trying to do anything but, share my son's videos. And, I was able to do a Monty movement thing and a random act of kindness. That's my heart regardless. Like, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, it's just crazy. It's just crazy what they choose to do. I will shit.
It's my radio show. The funny thing is, Rita, is in other situations before TikTok, like, yeah, I've been asked to be on radio shows. People have told me I just emceed a show not too long ago. So being able to talk and kick it and, work the room or whatever, that's just one of them skills MonTeesMama got regardless. And I didn't know that it was a skill that was lacking in society today, right? Like a lot of people aren't good at socialization. And we have a whole generation of kids that were fucked up by COVID and social distancing and all that shit that they don't know how to socialize. They were in their house with their parents who, built them up to be, who they are. Their shit did not stink, right? And now they're in the world where they feel like they are that person. I mean, and maybe they are in their world, shit. I'm that girl in my world. They think I'm Timu Mama June, right? But I'm that girl in my world. Like, the mayor of my city respects me, aldermen and public figures, not just my friends and my circle and the people I went to school with. I petitioned city council and I've went and, walked in walks in the community, and I am active in my real life. Like, for these women who just sit on these apps and the internet, and TikTok's not even the devil. The best and only good thing that came out of Stephanie's viralness was the Monty movement. The Monty movement was along before Stephanie's viralness, though, to be perfectly honest. Hey, girl. Hey, Robin. Hey, Stephalicious. Listen, you gonna make your day as amazing as you are. It's a great day to have a great day. It's Friday. The Monty movement was launched because of Monty. The Monty movement had nothing to do with Desiree, nothing to do with Stephanie, nothing to do with TikTok. The Monty movement was launched months. Monty passed in November. The movement was launched in March the following year, and the movement was launched behind his wake, where all of his friends stood up, and this girl said she was having a bad day. And Monty called and asked her address, and next thing you know, she had an edible arrangement, and the card said, "Because you're great." Just because you're great. And how it made her day and woo woo woo, and how he was always doing that type of stuff to uplift people and woo 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 woo. Random acts of kindness. My baby was good for a random act of kindness to put a smile on somebody's face. And listen, that wasn't my thing. I had gone through too much. Hey, Kai. Random acts of kindness for people. I'm trying to survive and pay bills and live in this world. I didn't have much room for random acts of fucking kindness. So I did that in honor of my son to make a conscious effort and make a plight and a ploy to keep his random acts of kindness alive in this cruel, cruel fucking world. So the irony that I ended up in this situation, and the funny part is, the internet, these bitches, whatever they want to say, like my son's spirit has just led me. I let go of the wheel when Monty passed away. I wasn't expecting to have him in a casket. You know, I have been doing all these things, planning for his future. My baby had an 850 credit score. The next thing well, what should I do next? Buy land. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no girl you dating. You ain't trying to buy a house. You know what I mean? I want you paying nobody else's mortgage. Buy you some land. He was about to invest in a trucking company with his cousin. Like, he was on his feet. And I invested my whole entire life into him. So when he passed away and everything that we had planned, like, now what? Now what? What the fuck do I do now? So I threw my hands up in the air. I fought for justice for him. And in the midst of that, keeping his spirit and anything beautiful about him alive, I've absolutely done that. And as the wind has blown me in all types of different directions, Monty has not been gone 5 years yet. We're about to celebrate his 5th heavenly birthday, but it'll be 5 years in November. And in these short 5 years, outside of helping Desiree get her son home, we'll take that off the table. Leave that where it's at. Outside of raising $10,000 in 16 days on this app that's full of hatred, because that's just a miracle in itself. We'll put that aside too. We won't even count that, right? I have obtained now 2 fucking degrees from a reputable college, regardless what the fuck they want to say about me. 2 degrees from a reputable fucking university. Matter of fact, first university that was founded in the city for women to learn back in 1882, right? To teach women to be teachers. But okay, 2 degrees, a business, a nonprofit organization, 3 fashion shows, an MC opportunity, right? Multiple things in my community, coalitions that have reached out to me, and your energy and who you are, we need you on our team, right? I know who the fuck I am. In this short period of time, that's what I've done with my life. And these women are sitting over here judging me because I accidentally tripped into a viral story. Well, listen, Monty led me over here. The women that I've gotten acquainted with and am attached to now, rocking with them till the wheels fall off, till there's no air left in my lungs. Ain't shit we gonna fall out about. Because grown women and grown friendships and real shit and real love, that's what it looks like. And for the people over there judging us who don't have that clearly, you don't know what unity and solidarity and a true friendship, you don't have no true girlfriends. You don't have none. You don't have nobody who will ride with you regardless whether you're right or wrong or indifferent.
No, they pick and choose.
And all this, well, even little shit they've done, example, Alicia and her situation with her husband. It was never right for the internet to attack Alicia for her choices. If you didn't like what she was doing, you didn't need to follow her. But to attack her for that, like, okay, you feel a certain type of way, move around. They were on a whole fucking smear campaign and drug her through the mud and have walked her up off this internet several fucking times. It's what the fuck they do. But what she does in her life, that's her business. If that makes you not want to buy her little TikTok shop shit no more, then just don't buy it. You ain't got to go make video after video after video about who she sleeps with and what she does.
Go sit down.
That's the behavior that's fucked up. That's why when that shit was going on, like, I don't have a judgment about her and her personal life. What the fuck y'all are doing is some sick shit, though. And turning these TikTok creators into some type of celebrity status as people, when they said that Arlita's child support court was just like one of them basketball players' murder case, I was like, are you fucking serious? Well, go Arlita. Arlita Carey and shit. She's the next Mariah. Why y'all care about her child support court? She don't even want to go to her damn child support court. The shit's annoying. Buddy's ignorant and ridiculous. He has no respect for her, his children, or the court. The fuck? I shall not be moved. I shall not be moved. And the shit they're doing now, they're playing with fucking fire. Taking hearsay, running with hearsay, creating narratives, falsifying fucking information based on some shit just because you got mad. Just because what? Because why? Because the sister talked to me instead of you? Oops. I'm sorry. You weren't going to do nothing good with that. You rock with the lady. You're not even touching the lady responsible. That's not your focus. Of course it's not. And every time that she says we'll never beat the allegations, of course, storyteller, I'm sure we won't. Because you're going to continue to tell the story in a way that you'll never allow us to beat any allegation. You're creating the allegations. Thank you so very much. Salute. I see why that's your career in corporate being. See, you're good at what you do. And manipulating people ain't that hard.
It's
People are
not.
so gullible. People are so gullible.
They fall for anything.
It's the fact that anybody who's watching this shit unfold, and we just found out what Violet's, who she is for real, while she's over here speaking on any mother or anybody. And that's okay. They're sweeping it under the rug. This is the same shit they've done always. When they made the page about my son, then all of a sudden Morgan jumped up and said Donna Hobson was at her door and blah, blah. Remember that shit? And Hannah and all this shit showed up at her grandma's house. It's all deflection. Anytime we pop out some good shit, they do some shit to fucking try to overshadow it. This is no fucking different. But now, all the other little, scumbag ass players who are no longer playing, who have drifted by the wayside, they had to reveal who the coach was at some point. The coach had to come to the coach had to come to the court. Brazilian Jenkins song, all of a sudden, it's coming out that Violet's involved in this shit, and now Morgan posts a video. Oh wow, that's different.
That's weird.
Let's try to deflect every which direction to not let this shit get out, to not let get any type of justice. And that girl sat in this panel and said that she, the family has moved very tiptoeish because they're scared of losing their lives because their brother did. They feel that Violet and her family have the power to take them off this earth. But that's not important either. Desiree joking about spanking Deshaun with a belt when he got older and cackling saying she's just kidding, and Arlita saying they're going to clip that. We had already been saying the whole fucking live. They're not going to clip none of the good shit. They'll clip that though, and they sure the fuck did. They did exactly what we said they would do.
Clipped it and ran with it. Let me get my clothes on.
Right, Abby, constantly jumping on any bandwagon.
You brush your teeth, Bubby? Yeah, he did. He went that way. Put your shoes on.
They're not able to get the
Get your back up.
So in a lot of ways, they're only getting one end of the conversation. They was saying, oh my God, gotta call CPS. Oh, definitely well aware. But here's the other thing.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing. Call them.
What was the logic in that? People spent over 2 years, over 8,000 calls to the Schmotel room over all of those children and how we know we see it, right? And you think a joke about spanking him with a belt when he got older on a live panel, cutting up with her girlfriends, like being on a phone call, was going to get something? What was that going to do? What for what? Call, so they're going to, and Portland CPS is going to do what? Are they even going to go out there? Because y'all called over 8,000 calls for old Stephanie and it did nothing. So what are they going to do to Desiree? And at this point, here's some shit y'all can understand. It's like politics. Desiree's the lesser of two fucking evils, if that's the way you want to go about it, right? However you want to vote it out. You don't think either of these parents are worth half a fuck? Okay, well, she's worth a little bit more of a fuck than him, okay? Tired. I think Desiree's an amazing fucking mother. I think she laughs off a lot of shit because her path and her history and what brought her here and what she survived to be still talking and chewing fucking bubblegum is a world that half y'all couldn't have stepped in at all. What's been dealt to her has been less than fair. And instead of making fun of her or feel, I'm here to help her. Shit. Nobody taught you that? Let me help you. Our leader's in her corner as a big sister. Girl, come here. Right? That's what you do. That's what you're supposed to do. If you see a mother struggling in any area. I heard Jenna Porkenork on here talking about her literacy and she's illiterate in so many fucking ways. Well, you're a hateful cunt if that's how you feel. If that's how you feel, why you ain't send her no book or no Hooked on Phonics or try to help her? You just want to sit over there and talk about her? You think she can't read?
That's because she illiterate too.
I'm just over here like the lengths people will go to be relevant and have us this just I'm
She
sorry.
even got her own fucking kids. Be talking.
The shit is not okay. The way people treat people and the fact that this internet has allowed people to feel so,
superior.
Alcohol balls and shit. Like, you don't have to answer nobody. I can say whatever on this phone. It's not real. Fuck these people. Man, go have a better day, bro. Maybe if you wasn't so evil and angry on the internet, life would be going better for you somewhere. You only get what you put out. You're spending all your time on Reddit gossiping hateful comments about Stephanie and what she's doing with them kids. And Amber, I guess there was people talking about, like, in the hate
Jetta, sometimes
they needed to call CPS.
Man, Jetta, sometimes people be irking motherfucking nerves. I tell you. She's so big over there. She talking about somebody illiterate. She can't even, she don't even have her fucking kids. Let alone her kids want to fucking deal with her. Ain't that some shit? But it is what it is. It is what it is. I can have it. Oh, okay. Kai, get your backpack and it's right here on the couch. And then get a jacket because I know it's a little chilly. It's a little chilly outside.
No! Stop telling me to leave!
Oh, Jesus.
It's given us a nice thank you to the person who sent him the gift, right? That's what it was doing. It was just the boys' birthdays. Everybody else gets to share their children how they choose to share their children. What Stephanie's doing over there with them kids is exploiting them children for financial gain that don't even benefit them. Clearly, if Deshaun was on a live opening gifts, the whatever she's gained is benefiting him, right? So that's not exploitation. She's never exploited him. She's the one who put the order in to get him off the fucking internet as a fucking goddamn cash cow.
You said a pencil? No. Oh, I got a sweet thing here. Definitely I gotta run to the store. I think I'm gonna make a chicken salad tonight for dinner. Okay. Have it at the park, whatever, because we have a game. And you don't have work. No. So I think I'm gonna do that after I drop you guys off. I gotta go to the store.
Yeah, and absolutely am well. And they will say that if you post your kids on social media, then, it gives everybody the right. Anything you post on social media gives people the right to, it gives them the right. If we fucking Google something, goddamn it, we're fucking stalkers and bullies and we're the bully squad. No, that's far from the facts. Far from the fucking facts. And I hope people can realize now that motherfuckers are running off of hearsay and running with it. Taking it and somebody told me my credible witness is Van Ork Porkenork. Has that been your credible witness this whole time? I mean, it worked in Desiree's favor for the first year and some change, but wow, lady. You put your career to use. Again, I rebuke that type of shit. Get behind thee. And anybody who follows her from this country, shit, she thinks you're an illiterate, stupid piece of shit. Easily manipulated. She played into her hand the exact way she fucking wanted to.
Kyrie, stop.
Allegedly. Right? We gotta always throw allegedly up there. Allegedly. Everything in this is alleged.
The devil is alive.
Allegedly.
The devil is alive.
Allegedly. Allegedly, the devil is alive. Allegedly, the sky is blue. Allegedly.
Sweet Jesus.
Allegedly, all I do is sit in a chair in my house. Hey, y'all, let me tell you something. In the space and place that I video chatted that girl, I was in my living room. I don't have a chair in my living room. I have a sectional couch and a sofa. We got big furniture around here. You know, the dogs sit on the couches. My dog has a couch of his own type shit. Oh, and an ottoman. There's an ottoman, but I never sat on it. It like holds this little mirror and some decorations. It's really cute. The only other chair I may have talked to her was like my dining room table chair if I was cooking dinner. There was so much happening and so much going on. Yeah. But the chair that she says that I sit in that I need to get out of, there's no chair, folks. There's no chair. And the number 2, like I don't even know what a number 2 is. However, on the days that I do decide to slide through McDonald's for a breakfast snacky rooski, the steak bagel, bro, it's got me in a chokehold. That's what gets me to McDonald's for a breakfast. That's what does it. It's a number 9. It's a number 9. Again, the credible source, it doesn't even have any type of attention to detail. I think all the rugs in the world that she's tried and done and whatever have fried the hell out of her shit. I told her that. I'm not saying nothing in this live I didn't tell her. Girl, you done broke some motherfucking goddamn brain pathways. Probably need some medication to regulate that shit. That ass. Talking about Suedo counseling. No, bitch, that was just a basic fucking observation. That was just a basic observation coming from a woman whose father was involved with hardcore drugs her entire fucking life. I lived in the Motel 6. They strung a sheet between their bed and our bed. I survived the Resilient Jenkins when I was 7.
Yeah, baby.
Can I get my hat, please?
Your hat? What hat?
My Sonic.
Where is it?
I don't know.
I don't know where it is either.
I thought so, Liza. You took it back right away, so I didn't. I figured. I know you'd be at work. I got excited for a second, but I was like, no, she's at work.
She was tapping. She got tapping happy.
I appreciate the taps. I appreciate the love. This was an orchestrated attack from before Desiree ever came to the internet. At this point, I don't know whose hands were involved, who's what. It looks like, Coach has revealed herself. Okay, cool, Coach. I mean, a lot of women have been easily manipulated. A lot of grown women, have came and made confession videos. They let another grown woman, have them doing things outside of their character.
All your stuff together so I can put it in a wash when I get back home.
There's a lot of people who, struggle to make friends.
I don't know where you're. Oh, let me mute.
Struggle to have a place and a belonging. And they've come to this app and found a place and belonging and scroll and do things. There's a lot of mental health issues. There's a lot of shit here. We've said that before. There's a place for everybody on this fucking app. And sometimes you end up in places and spaces and you don't even know who the fuck you're sitting next to. Hence the awareness fucking live I had the other day. That's sickening behavior. And for her to come up here and sweep it under the rug and, it was a bar fight. It was an accident. My son's friend and blah, blah, blah. And his head hit the concrete and what the fuck? Not even taking responsibility for what you did. That's not what happened. How do you know if you weren't there? There's so many discrepancies in it even after the fact. Like justice for Andrew Emmett. That's a bigger story than fucking Stephanie Jenkins right now. Stephanie's going to do the same thing every time, all the time. Why is this woman under a whole bunch of fake pages harassing people throughout the TikTok streets at Babbling Brook's throat, like through burners in her inbox every fucking day? And then
Lovey, you
over
need to take
there
this back to the
with the
library.
victim's sister 2 weeks ago, just, oh my God, the things she was saying. I read them on the live. Y'all heard them? How could you say that to the surviving family members of the person who your family's in prison for taking off this earth? No, they're not talking about her, Siani. They're not going to. And all the things they're
That's your
talking
shot.
about to overshadow her, they've pulled out all stops to divert the attention. Now they're taking hearsay and running with it, trying to drag somebody's whole fucking life. They say they care about the kids. Well, the child involved, not only is that shit not motherfucking true, but she's got a whole bunch of other shit that is true. And how dare you? I got to keep it to a fucking minimum because the shit's legal. But man, listen, ready to come out my body. I'm on the phone with this girl, 5411 million 100. Man, I'm not even fixing to talk about it.
Don't get
I'm gonna
upset
leave it
about
alone.
it. Don't get a.
It's not even upset.
No,
Like
I
I
mean,
want to,
like, don't,
I want to scream
don't.
about it, but it's not for
Yeah,
me to scream about.
yeah,
But that
no.
shit is wrong and foul. That shit is a lie. I know for a fact. I've told y'all before. You're just gonna have to trust me on some shit. And for the people who know, you know. You're
Yep.
just gonna have to trust me on this. That is completely 100,000,000,000% fucking false. There is no truth in any of that.
And yeah,
That's
what
it.
happened now?
I can't
Talk
talk about
about
it.
it.
I'll tell you about it later. But there's no truth in that. None of it whatsoever. Please do not feed into that. You know,
You got your socks, everything.
we're not going to discuss that. That
All
is
right,
a
let's get ready to go. It's
severe.
6:08.
That's a severe legal matter. That is per se. We don't do that type of shit. Any real journalist, anybody with any type of integrity, there's certain shit. That's the same shit they're
We'll
doing
put
with
it
my
over
son,
on the couch.
accusing people of sexual SA crimes and being SOs on a public platform with no motherfucking substantiating evidence, no proof. When you get on a public platform and you accuse people of that type of shit, you have to provide the burden of proof. There is no proof of these things because they're not true. My
Hi.
son is deceased, but there's no proof of what they're saying because it's not true. Storytellers tell stories. Monty's mama was telling a story about how you probably shouldn't trust your little sons no matter how good they are because my son's phone revealed some shit after he was deceased. When I said young ladies, that's because I didn't want to call them little scallywags because they might hear the little live and shit, right? I was trying to be motherfucking sweet to the girls
It's
because
not
they
bad.
might see this shit. It wasn't about the internet and about fucking who was gonna
Not.
clip it and say
Okay, come
what. I
on,
didn't care
Kai.
for real.
Come on, Kai.
My son dated a girl 10 years older than him. He never slept with an underage anything unless he was underage.
Don't eat them in class, Kai.
And the fact that that's their vengeance is to accuse people of SA and SO crimes, that's disgusting behavior. While they sit in the presence of a woman whose family and her are responsible for a man not being here anymore. And all they would have to do is pull up the same available docket that's in the court records that she forced me to go
Well,
look at
don't
when
eat it
she
in
started
class
saying
either.
I was lying about her. No, I'm not. You wouldn't have been incarcerated for several years if you weren't charged with something. You took a fucking plea and you did the drug program and they let you off the hook. That's what happened to you.
Mom,
Hmm.
Miss Burkhardt said as a new rule that we have to do our math in the morning before we get our breakfast.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna stop talking about what's relevant. Stephanie is not relevant. Ain't shit gonna change over there. Desiree is taking care of her son. The transition and bringing him home. He's been over there in that shoebox. You know that should be a story worth the tenacity, everything that she's going through. That's the aftermath of everything that's happened on this app. It should be worth a talk piece, right? And we knew it wasn't going to be easy. And Desiree's patience is what's getting her through because what she was trying to tell y'all is shit. Deshaun's mouth is something serious. His first go to is everybody lying. That's not true. They're lying. Wonder where he gets that, right? The fuck? So you're saying that Stephanie could come avoid him and all everything that was going on? Okay, baby, that could come happen. But if Desiree, updates people on what it's like to bring him home after living there, that's a fucking problem. Because they don't want anything good. They've never let Desiree get not damn one of her wins. It's never been about her winning. Not celebrating anything. They have came through and crashed in like a wrecking fucking ball every time there was something to celebrate for her. And she was very upset yesterday, damn near in tears. Like, I know that's what they want. They want to run me off this internet. They've silenced her. In some essences, we've had to silence her and keep her tucked away. There was plenty of times she wanted to come up in panels and was in the chat. And our leader had already spoke to her before the live, like, don't come in here. It's dangerous, right? We've kept Desiree safe and out the way. And it wasn't about fucking silencing her. It was protecting her. And now that she's won and her son is with her and she's got primary, he can't keep that baby from her, not another day of their life type shit. If she wants to come and cut up and have a good time and laugh in the faces of the people who lied on her and woo, 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 why can't she? Why can't she? This internet drug her for filth. Why can't she? If our leader want to come up here and cackle in everybody's face because she was referred to as a bitter black woman and what? What? And if I want to provide them the space because they drug me and my son into it because I supported Desiree, what? That makes us bullies? After being harassed and stalked down and dug into. And the thing is, you want to know what else? This whole time, and I found it odd. Like, I had like dialogue with this woman. And I told her what was going on with like the page with Monty and how sick this shit was and how convoluted and how much was happening like alongside this story and woo, 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 right? I think she even ended up with Breezy's back end phone calls, right? Because the person or back end that she downloaded to me, because the person who got that definitely shared it with her, I'm sure. Or maybe she didn't. I don't fucking know, but she had access to it. She could have got it if she wanted to, if she was nosy enough, and I feel like she is. But none of that was relevant. None of that was a talk piece. None of that got any fucking attention. None of it. It was never spoke on. They swept it under the rug. Anything they did to us was swept under the fucking rug. And then some other bullshit ass little fake ass phony ass story was brought to the masses. And oh my God, like it was so much more important than what the fuck they were doing to us. And it's been that way from the very fucking beginning. And I called it a long fucking time ago. Hey, Hannah. And yesterday was prime fucking example. That shit was so obvious. Stevie Wonder saw that shit. Helen Keller. Mm-hmm. Ray Charles. They all seen it. There's no way in hell. No way in fucking hell. And yeah, bringing awareness to all the vile shit that was done to us through their actions that they're continuing to do, like in real fucking time. People are minding their business. People are legit minding their business. And who cares if I got 8 hours a day to sit on this damn phone and run my life? I'm not evicted. My daughter's not struggling for shit. What's the problem? If I've got 8 hours to do it and I'm doing it for 8 hours, that means you got 8 hours to listen. If you hate it so bad, why are you paying attention to it? Why am I relevant? Why are you listening? You're nosy? Like the other girl? I'm nosy. Just want to know what's going on. Okay. Weirdo. So yeah, things are getting definitely uglier and uglier by the day. They've already done everything. I mean, accusing me of unaliving my own child, and that story still stays and flies and sticks. accusing us of some of the most heinous shit off hearsay. And you know what? Even when the facts disprove their hearsay, okay. So over it. I'm not playing with the bullshit. I don't want to touch that shit. They stink. It's giving gonorrhea. Hot dog water. Pink eye. It's giving all of that. Worms. I don't want none of that shit. Syphilis. None of it. I don't want any of those things. None of it. I don't want any of those things. Man, Siani, and then calling them out just like before, they attacked my son and I started battling this direction and doing this and bringing awareness, which pissed him off even more. I was never supposed to do this. I was supposed to make video after video and, get some traction for everybody. Yeah, hantavirus, you hear me? I was supposed to make traction about it. I didn't make no videos. I posted screenshots and facts. The day I wake up, reporting live from another bitch's business. Man, take my phone. But, yeah. This shit's just unbelievable. I don't like it here. Earth is ghetto. I wanna leave. Hey. Don't jeopardize your account, Siani. That was my point. Your comments get deleted or they'll get reported, right? Like, TikTok is definitely silly as hell. I mean, Ariel, the internet is just, that's the point. I get that the internet's not real. Well, whoever's on here, the internet is just a sample of what the world looks like. And you're getting a fucking, accelerated learning type sample. Because in your neighborhood, you don't jump into a room talking to 30 people, right? From all over wherever with 30 different mentalities and 30 different whatevers, right? But this is just a sample of what the world looks like. This is what empathy, this is what sympathy, this is what people's hearts, this is what their mindsets, this is what it looks like in the world. We're just getting a sample of it in real time. And it's pretty obvious, just like the world, evil is prevailing every fucking where. Evil is overtaking the good everywhere. Which in my mind just gives me more reason to shine brighter, because you gotta be fucking kidding me, bro. Don't tell me Jabba the Hutt's gonna eat the earth. Is that gonna be the grand finale? I can't let that happen to Chapo. I mean, he probably sleep through it, y'all, but still. Man, the simplicity. I miss that too, Hannah, the simplicity before the internet. Allegedly, who made a sub only talking about us defending Des, LOL. A sub only. Allegedly, who made a sub only talking about us defending Des. A mama miss? Bro. I've had her blocked. She came onto the scene and jumped on the fucking grift session. See, from the beginning, I didn't know about TikTok, right? MonTeesMama was just making whatever. So even when I saw Stephanie and then I saw all these people who started making videos about her and they were like, she's grifting the internet. Well, then you're grifting the grifter, right? Like, I could see that right away. Like, if she's a grifter and she's grifting the internet and she's got all this traction and you're talking about her and hashtagging her, then you're grifting the grifter, right? A lot of the content creators blocked me. Ash Too Pissy blocked me for that. Right? A couple of other ones. Like, you're grifting the grifter. That's what you're doing. So we already had so many people talking about the Jenkins from the moment of go, right? When a mama miss came and okay, so, yeah, no, I blocked her off rip just because, go sit down. We've had enough of this. However, I did unblock her and watch her stories with her dad, because, that was substantial. Then I was like, okay, she jumped on their fucking coattail to get a presence on here. But if she's trying to do something positive with it, like if there was an end to her memes that was, you know, on some good shit, I might have veered. I don't know. I don't know what my opinion. If there's a sub only and she's talking shit or whatever the fuck whatever she got going on, I wasn't worried about her. I've had her blocked. Which is crazy because like a lot of these women, like I haven't been worried about any of them. And then again, the context. MonTeesMama gonna look, man, if you're constantly talking about me and so fucking invested in me and got my name and my kid's name in your fucking like typing or in your fucking mouth, of course I'm looking in what the fuck, I'm gonna throw you in a Google search. Who the fuck are you and why are you so obsessed with me? That shit is uncomfortable. That shit is very uncomfortable. I don't wake up talking about none of these women every day. We wake up and we come over here and kick it and talk about all type of shit. Talk about all type of stories on the internet, all type of things. But I don't make it my business to get up talking about people or even thinking about them every day. But yes, her daily, like she was picking and poking and you're going to keep talking about my kids. We're supposed to be leaving the kids out of it. My kids have nothing to do with it. My children have been drugged through the fucking gutter just like Arlita and Desiree's. Because I helped her? Because I chose to help her? That's crazy. You didn't have to like my decision, but to go to those extents because you didn't like my decision, like we're living in a sick fucking world. And then the narcissism in all of their personalities, it's always the reverse victim offender shit. Monty's mom blocked me. I survived Monty's mom. She's a bully because I didn't want you in my space. I'm allowed to block whoever. This is my space. And not .com. Like, this is my little personal internet bubble, right? Like, if I don't want you in it, like, how are you going to hate when you can't even get in the club? Man, Siani agreed. I'm old school, too. How old are you, baby? I might be your parents' generation. Shit. MonTeesMama ain't no spring chicken. Never claimed to be. 31. Yeah, Monty would, if Monty was still on this earth, his 28th birthday would be Saturday. But he's forever 23. So yeah, I was 20 when I had him. I would have been a little young, but yeah, I'm about old enough to be your mama. And I'm definitely in your parents' generation. Within 4 years of them, we've been in high school together somewhere. So abso-fucking-lutely, I am in agreement with your parents. When I said what brought you back? Man, listen, Siani. I don't know what the answer is, right? Like I said, mine went around, cue the confetti. I feel that. My daddy, my stepdaddy, even though he was an addict, he was on our asses. He was raised right. And he was definitely like, but even our parents being on our asses, like we caught some hella ass whoopings. But like the news had to tell them, like, do you know where your kid is? Because whatever life they were living, right? Coming out the 70s, fucking rugs and peace and harmony and whatever the fuck. I don't know. But whatever life they were living, like they didn't even know where the fuck their kids were. But then ironically enough, even though the news had to remind them, do you know where your kids are? Now the car's got to remind you to get your kid out the back seat. I'm like, what the fuck? But anyways, that's just me ventilating. Man, Siani, the kids are as far, you know why? It's the entitlement. It's the entitlement of the generation that's raised them. You can't talk to my kid that way. You need to call the school. I demand, listen, for any teacher that deals with my children for 8 hours a day and tries to educate their little stubborn selves and deals with all their little emotional whatevers, because all kids have them. All people have them. Everybody got the things that make you tick, the shit that makes you go boom, right? Children don't know how to regulate their emotions. Some adults don't. Yes, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are? Abso-fucking-lutely, shut up. But we lived in the generation of the whole neighborhood, everybody raised everybody kids, right? You could catch an ass whooping down at your neighbor's house. Ass whoopings were handed out regularly. And if the neighbor was friends with your parents, hell, you was fair game. And that's probably why they could let us be outside and whatever, because really there was always some eyes on us from somewhere, right? Like the police patrolling shit, they seen us out there, they knew what was going on. Like there was always eyes coming from somewhere, eyes in the sky, I don't fucking know, but there was always eyes on us. Worked in preschool and a kid cussed us teachers clean out and mom didn't believe us. Lord have mercy. Not her, baby. We had community back then. Absolutely. When we were kids, they played it on the TV every night. I'm older than you, I think. Girl, I swear it was every night, like right before the news. I don't know how much older you are, but I was shit. Listen, I grew up with that shit too now. I don't know. I think with a lot of things with schools, I don't know. There's cause and effect. That's just a simple fucking life lesson. For everything, you know, for every action, there's a reaction. And if my kid does something in somebody's school that doesn't fit into their rule book and whatever, whether I agree with the rule book or not, and the consequence of their action involved, then that's what it is. And that's why, you know, we have to obey the law and we have to do all these other things, right? It's 10 o'clock. So you know where your kids are. What did I say? Did I misspeak it? I remember vividly, Monty was in 8th grade. My goddaughter has a little best friend, and Monty was in the same grade as her. And they had this social studies teacher that I guess was problematic, or at least according to them. And the girlfriend friend had came over to stay the night with my goddaughter. And we were eating dinner. And they were talking about Mr. So-and-so. And she had told me that, well, I just needed to call the school and get Monty's class switched. Oh, okay. She said, you just need to call and get Monty's class switched. That's what my mom did. And I looked her down in her face. I said, no, darling. See, what's going on is you're having a personality conflict. That's what it is. Buddy might be problematic, but it's a personality conflict. And your mother, she's doing you a disservice. Because 8th grade is probably the perfect fucking time to learn to navigate around a personality conflict. The world is not going to change your boss because you don't like them. The world is not going to change. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you might be able to get transferred out of department if you don't like your boss or whatever, but it doesn't always work that way. Some days you got to show up and report to life, and life's kicking your ass. You feel me? Like nobody's going to be soft with you and change the world around to accommodate personality conflict. And I'm not fixing to do it for Monty. Monty fixing to go to class and figure out how to maneuver around this man and still get him an A. If Buddy holds higher expectations, whatever his deal is, you're going to figure out how to work around that and still get the job done. Because that's what you have to do in life. Life is not that easy. It's not going to hand you shit. Absolutely cue the confetti. Middle school is tough. And learning about conflicts and conflict resolution doesn't involve run. I mean, fight or flight exists. I'm just not a runner. And I'm not teaching my kids to be runners. That's not what you do. You stand in your fucking square. And there's consequences to your actions. It is what it is. I have my own consequences for actions and expectations in my house, right? But I don't dictate the world's expectations and the consequences to your actions in the other venues and environments, whether it be the law, the school, whatever. I don't write those rules. I write the rules in our world, right? And that's what we're supposed to be doing, is preparing our children for the life outside of the world in which they live in with us. And if you're writing them some type of rule book that is a fantasy land that you know good and well the world is not going to treat them that way, your kid is going to fumble the fucking ball straight out the gate. because they're going to expect the world to be gentle and kind and sensitively handle them the same way that you have. And that's not going to fucking happen. Exactly. Exactly, Abby. Preparing for the real world. And listen, they're going to clip and chop and screw this to make this seem like I'm condoning, because they don't sit with people who abuse children. And apparently the little jokey joke session in here was confessions of abusing children, right? And I'm not fixing to do this with them. They can do whatever they want to do over there. If I'm that relevant that you got to be over here picking and chopping and screwing, take notes. Like, I don't fucking know. Follow me. I'll show you where to go. I don't know. I'm letting the wind blow me. And the wind's blown me all type of places, and they have all just been fruitful. And I am loving what I have been doing and what I got going on in my life. And yeah, I'm good. Joke about what we want to joke about. You're damn skippy, Liza. And if they think it's nasty, that's like, block me. Stop coming over here and being fucking, you like that? I must turn you on. You got to come over here. I'm so nasty, but you got to come, they're so vile. Well, then why are you over here? Why are you watching? No one toothless watching. She screen recording and making posts about it, I heard. Like, hey, girl, hey. Listen, Linda, everybody's saying you miss me, girl. That if I just called you, like, you are so desperately seeking my attention. Like, the internet, people who I don't even know really and deal with on an everyday basis have reached out on some. That girl seems like her obsession with you. Girl, listen, I do not forgive you. I don't forgive you for the way that you acted in the whole bring it together and try to put this shit to bed. The way you did your girl. None of that shit. I don't have no time for it. You got one time with me, bro. And it's over. And now this is what you're doing? Okay. Talking about the whole time we talked, I want to be a better person, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. No, you don't. You want to go to church and then get out of church and immediately start making videos about every Tom, Dick, and Harry, calling people out their name. Girl, bye. You don't want to be better. You want to be bitter. These parasocial relationships, but the small commenters on things. Right. Commentators on things. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, I finally had a chance to stop so I can address my issues. And I got all my documents from Domino's. I'm gonna be a part of the Domino's team. I'm so excited.
Congratulations. Girl, listen. Everything that's supposed to happen is supposed to happen for you. And when one door closes, another one opens. And life can be unfair. And life can be super unfair when you got everybody and their mama trying to judge you for whatever. But the people who are sitting in that judgment, bro, they're not doing no better than you. Some of them quite worse. And when you're more of a topic of conversation than a creator on here who had her hands in her son and husband currently, and what? Stop it. Stop it. It's not us, it's them. It's never been us, it's them. That's some sick, twisted ass shit. You ain't that damn relevant, my girl. Love you down bad, but for you to trump that? Yeah, okay.
I feel it all the way.
Don't nothing you do overshadow somebody's life and a content creator who has been bamboozling the whole fucking world, getting up here, judging you, talking shit to you. She came in here and called me a fat bitch, called you a drunk and all this other shit. And this is who you are?
Man, facts.
What?
That's all. That's what I'm saying. So, y'all, that's all they got on me is I'm a drunk. Every time I'm on live, I'm a drunk. No, I'm not. I'm not a drunk. Do I have a little drinky drink? Last time I checked, I'm 7 years old. I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can say whatever I want to say. But anyways, that's not the point. Whatever. Because obviously they're watching me like a dog. I was like, do you want to get in my coochie? Because here it is, bitches. It's right here. Ready for y'all. Showered and fresh. Everyday shower I took this morning. Okay, you want it? Here it is. Take that and run with it like you run with everything else. Anyways, let's go back to yesterday's live. Everybody should have been in Slow down. Everybody everybody was in yesterday's live, correct? Most of you guys were in the live yesterday, right? I say a lot of shit that comes out of my mouth. You guys, it could be like, you know, on a serious note, I come in here to be serious. But I like to joke around because why not? I shouldn't have to be graded because what I say, what comes out of my mouth.
Agreed. And you should be able to come into a space and have fun with the people who rallied with you and supported you. And we rock out all the time. And yeah, it could be done offline and you don't have to be in these spaces doing it. But let's also clear the record. The times that Desiree has recently been in this box, that's because she's told me she wants to go live. I'm not hitting Desiree up talking about let's go live. No, not at all.
It's me. I do it. I ain't got nothing to lie about. Yes, I call MonTeesMama and be like, let's go live. Or if I need to vent something off, I'm like, let's go.
Why you want to be over here on this live and you don't go live?
Right, exactly. All I do is live. Okay, anyway, so yesterday, because I bet you everybody got it sent to them and it's posted all over the TikTok streets that they about to call CPS on me because I said a belt on Deshaun. First of all, I don't use any type of punishment for Deshaun. Okay? Great. Call CPS. Like, I'm not scared of the peoples. Call them. Bitch, because first of all, you have to have evidence. Of course, if they really call them, what do? They come out to the house. They tell you, hey, we got calls about so-and-so. It goes from there. Obviously, people's been trying to call CPS on the other chick. I ain't gonna name no names in this live today because I'm not trying to get MonTeesMama banned. People been trying to call CPS on the other person. Everybody with me, we know who the other person is, right? Yeah. She still got her kids, correct? Yes. So you have to have hard fucking evidence to call the people nowadays. To be like, oh, whoop-de-whoop, whoop, I heard this, whoop-de-whoop, whoop, 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 whoop. Not this happened. So y'all can believe what y'all want to believe at this point, as I told MonTeesMama yesterday, like, do what you gotta do to prove your point because you think you're right. That's all I'm saying. Does Deshaun have a fucking mouse on him? Yes, the fuck he does. He does. But I'm his mama. So I can say what the fuck I want to say about my child. Anybody have any objections or any questions for me? Anybody? Monty's mom, you can add some words to that too. You know, I get to stuttering with my words and I always ask you to talk for me so people can understand me. If you want to kind of repeat that in a different way, you're more welcome to do that.
Megan said, are there any resources for Deshaun for therapy? He must have so much anger from everything.
Yes, so we're working on that. I mean, that's what I'm saying, Liza. We all talk shit about our kids. Does it mean that we're actually taking action or like doing something ruthless? Let me tell you. See, these people want to get on my head about me you saying I use a belt. Where were the people at when my mom was whooping me up inside a whole grocery store? Where were they at back in the 90s? Where was they at? Because I know if I said something smart to my mom, I would have got knocked out all in front of the people. And what she precisely said, call the police. I'll be waiting for them right here.
So here, I'm going to help out with this. So Megan, let's just start out. Let's just be realistic, okay? Because I need people to be realistic. Desiree went to court. Trial was February the 3rd. Unfortunately, Portland and the way they do business, it took, how long did it take, Des, for you to get your court papers so you could go pick him up?
It took a while. That's why I have no GoFundMe money. That's why I don't have no GoFundMe money left. Because it all went waiting on those damn papers.
So, long story short, however court works in Portland, you don't get your order in the courtroom that day. You get your order 3 weeks later. The attorney has to transcribe the court records I don't know if it takes 3 weeks for everybody, but it surely took almost 3.5 weeks for Desiree. And the transcription of the court records, and then the order had to be signed by Andrew. Did he ever end up signing it or no? Did he sign or no?
I think no, he didn't sign. So she had to wait for him. So he has like I forgot. I think it was a 7-day grace period or something that I had to wait because I had to wait for this person to do what he needed to do, which he never does.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
So hold on, I got it. I just needed you to refresh so I could, yeah. So how that works is once the attorney transcribed the court order from the judge, then she had to send it over to Andrew, and Andrew had 7 days to sign. If he had assigned it, then they could have filed it. But because he had 7 days to like appeal or whatever, right? He's got that grace period to appeal the judge's decision or sign the order. That's like what you do, right? Well, he didn't either. So then the attorney had to move forward to have it filed without his signature. Absolutely. All this shit racked up more fees. Absolutely. I would say he knew what he was doing when he was doing it. But also Des had a whole legal team and they weren't cheap either. But they ate up every last dime of the GoFundMe. There was no GoFundMe money left over. But back to the story. Desiree, February 3rd. So you go 3.5 weeks. You're getting into March, right? She gets him home. The first step she makes is to change him in schools. He was already changed in schools by spring break. And for spring break, he didn't stay in the motel room. He was in the Boys and Girls Club. He goes to see his dad every other weekend from Friday night until Monday morning, right? Desiree has primary. I mean, we can say this till we're blue in the face. We've been saying the same shit the whole time, but this is what's happening. So Deshawn didn't end up back in her care and custody into a routine, right? Because it's not like you just bring the baby home and we're going to counseling tomorrow. No, like we've got to get you settled in your room. Let me wash all these clothes, sort out what doesn't fit you, get you the stuff that everybody sent that does fit you, get you registered up at this school, get you off their fucking, public assistance, get you off all their shit, take this court document around to all of the agencies that they've had their hands in behind this baby and remove him from all of that shit and get everything transferred into Desiree's name, right? All of this shit has to be done. Get him into his new school, right? Get him adjusted into his new school with his routine with his brother, with, oh my God, he never had a bedtime? He thinks he can stay up all night and he wants to wake Josiah up too? Oh, Lord have mercy. So yes, counseling is definitely on the way. Counseling is that's definitely top priority. But like Desiree has been getting him assimilated and into the situation. And yesterday's live was basically just, it's been a little bit difficult. What he's been taught, what he has come from, what he has been brainwashed to believe. I mean, the fact that this man told him that if he sleeps longer than 8 hours, he'll have a blood clot and could die. What the fuck? She's undoing a lot of that damage herself in home, right? To get him comfortable where counseling is going to be productive and we're going to get to that place. It's not like somebody's trying to prevent counseling or nobody over here is wise enough to know that he needs it. Her and Deshawn have conversations, right? And she's gentle with him, very much gentle. If she came on this live and said, and I said, well, she didn't say that. That's not what she said. I've been on a video chat. I know how she engages with him. Like, I kick it with these people for real. This isn't some parasocial. I know how they deal with their children. There's no abuse happening over here on this side with anybody that I deal with regularly.
They wish there was some abuse.
Desiree's patience and how patient she is, just like she said, there is no discipline with Deshawn. She's trying to get him home and adjusted the right way, not create more division and whatever. And that's now, okay, let's look at the other side. Now that's causing issues with Josiah because the rules have been the rules since Heck was a pup with his mama. He's been with his mama. So he's over here like, what the fuck? So why Deshawn can do that? And, if Deshawn can do it, I can do it type shit. So Dez's house has been a little upside down. That's what she was trying to tell y'all, right? Wow, they got to make it up. Absolutely true. They got to take this piece and that part, and that's what they said. And of course, it's the contextual part of it. They're missing the whole fucking chat. So it's like they have one end of a phone conversation, sitting in the rooms listening to one part of the phone conversation, and then running back with whatever they heard. That's not how that goes. You don't know what the other person was saying.
Absolutely,
right.
Megan.
As soon as he goes back to the motel, it undoes all her hard work.
Absolutely.
I mean, there is that part. when you're co-parenting with somebody, the other environment, right? He doesn't stay there too long. So getting him back spun the other way, right? But he's had a lot of shit put in his head. But his mother is proven daily that she's not the mother they painted her to be. She shows up. That's the most important part. Not the same, but when we're foster parents, it took months to get Kristen. It's very much the same though. That's not an insult, and I appreciate you being delicate with it, but it's very much the same. Andrew alienated that baby from his mama. The things they put in his head about his mother. Desiree already came here months ago and said the very first visit, Deshaun was calling her Desiree. Josiah got on his ass like, nah, that's our mama. You call her mama. Josiah wasn't liking that shit. Don't do that. But Andrew had told her to call, you don't have to call her by her name. This is your mom type shit.
Yep.
And if she wants to come here now and have a little bit of a gloat and whatever and update people on what's going on, knowing Stephanie's going to hear it, like, bitch, you shit on my son and exploited him for all these years. And now this is the scars on his skin are improving. Still, nobody has mentioned that. Deshaun being free wasn't the end goal for them. It's the story. It's the clicks. It's the storytelling. It's the what they're going to predict that's going to happen next.
Right.
It's the RJ universe that they've created. Go figure.
While she writes,
it's like a video game that they play. Isn't that funny? That's why they're playing the shit like it's The Sims. I've been saying that, right?
Yep.
And we know who the storyteller is.
We definitely will. So what I was trying to say is let them hoes come up to the front because I'm so sick of it. No offense to most of y'all because I'm not like that, but I gotta say it. Okay, so don't take it like you think I'm that kind of person, but I'm not that kind of person.
No, but this is the thing. Pause before you even do that. That's not even accurate. Ain't no hoes coming to the front. We shutting that shit down. Desiree and Arlita are not the fucking Different World spinoff from the Cosby Show. And picking with them and trying to gain traction and make them a part of the Resilient Jenkins fucking universe bullshit that y'all created is not happening on my watch or on my fucking panel. We're not participating in that fuck shit. They're going to continue to live their fucking lives. We're going to continue to do what the fuck we're doing. You motherfuckers need to stop lying and take accountability for who the fuck you are and what the fuck you've been up to and all the fuck shit that they've been on over there. So much has been revealed. Y'all have watched it. All of the videos, everybody turning on everybody. They're snakes in a grass. And it's no different now. But what we're not going to do is give them the traction. So no, ain't no step to the front because ain't nobody going to come in the live and have some cuss session and all that other shit. And I'm not going to even invest in them making video upon video and taking, no, absolutely fucking not. Get fucked. It's between you and hell because that's where you can fucking go. Type shit. We're not doing that. Now, whatever else you have to say it. But all that, come to the front and no, we ain't doing that. Absolutely fucking not. Y'all ain't the spinoff and y'all ain't fixing to start some and now we're tagging back. No, we're not doing that. They're about to get no more motherfucking airplay and we're just about to go on with our lives and everybody just not going to pay attention to what the fuck they're talking about. Why would you want to pay attention to a creator who is taking hearsay from a toothless wonder ass bitch to put these allegations in the world that are not true about an entire fucking family because you're mad that your bitch got exposed or you're mad because the sister talked to me instead of you? Whatever you're mad about, you fucked up with that one.
Ooh.
Yeah, she be lying, Amwell. She been lying the whole time. She's a storyteller. It's her career. It's her job. It's what she does. The Resilient Jenkins universe on Reddit, that's her shit. She created the universe.
The toothless lady, y'all.
The toothless lady is a man. She couldn't get the truth right if it smacked her in the face.
Right.
Oh, somebody done let them know we're here. 56 people in this bitch.
Well, welcome in.
Get some popcorn, motherfuckers.
But say what you was gonna say, Des. Oh shit.
What the hell are you doing, Arlia? Where are you at? Dutch
I'm
Brothers?
driving. Don't worry about it. I gotta go to the store, but say what you gotta say.
No, she did not just yell at me. Y'all heard that for real, for real.
Say what you was gonna say.
Oh
I'm
shit!
minding my
Here we
business.
go. They're gonna clip that too, right?
Say what you was gonna say, girl.
She controls. I don't. Anyways, all I'm
Tells me
saying.
right about Reddit and silences anybody who defends y'all. Ask how I know. Exactly. When there are spaces that if you defend Desiree, you get silenced and booted out the group, you already know what it is. But they call us a cult. But anyways,
I just came on to say all that. I got lots of things to do this morning. I'm just saying, like, people can believe what they want to say. They can call the people and say what they want to say, but you rather hide in front of behind a phone or a computer screen, but you'll never say it to my face. So until you get them balls deep, and say it in my face, then maybe I'll take you serious. But hiding and posting shit and talking about it all over TikTok and YouTube and Facebook and everything else that you guys do, I'm not scared of y'all. So come with the smoke. I'm ready for the smoke. You got the smoke? Let's go. I know you're in here listening. You got your little peoples in here. Good, great. Clip that because I know you're going to anyways. It's going to end up in my inbox today.
Oh, she told y'all.
So, therefore, I'm going to end it because I got to go walk into this place.
I love you.
I
Make
love
your
you
days
Love
all.
you.
I gotta go take care of business. If you guys are still on, I'll hop back in the box. But other than that, I got some errands to run.
Love
Make your
you.
days as you, gorgeous. I love you more.
Love you all. Thank you. They can ask more. If you have more questions, they can answer because these two ladies know all my life. They even know when I take a pee break. Okay, so if you got questions, just ask the ladies in the box in
Or when
MonTeesMama.
she can't poop break type shit.
I finally pooped, y'all. It felt so amazing. It felt
She's
so
so
amazing.
dramatic. She's so
I
dramatic.
love you so much.
I felt
Run your
so good. I finally went to bed. I took this big breath, and Mr. Desiree was like, "Ooh, you sound better."
You are so funny.
Arlena, we're gonna need one of your homemade talks with the kids, or at least with the kids. Yeah, with the kids later in life.
Oh, my homemade talks. Is that what you said?
Your homemade talks. My kids need another Arlena talking.
Yeah, because clearly it's not. Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah,
You got it.
I'll
You got it.
I'll call y'all and tell you what the events happened this morning, okay? Because there was
Oh
some.
yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Give me a call later because I keep telling them they keep playing with me. We won't. You all won't do nothing this summer. Keep playing with me. I'm not taking
Man,
y'all
I'm trying to
nowhere.
tell you. Okay, because I've said this a lot of times in live. Like, people don't scare me when they're gonna say, I'm gonna tell this person. Okay, run and tell that person. I'll be right here waiting.
Right.
Right here waiting. Tell people. I'm right here. I ain't gotta hide. What's up? We're all adults here. If we don't like somebody, instead of writing about that person or posting it or spreading little lies, let's do what we did back in the day. Let's you know what I'm
Let's
saying?
step up. Step to your
Step
chest.
up.
Let's do lunch. Let's do lunch. Let's do lunch. Let's do lunch.
Let's have some coffee and talk about it.
There you go. There you go. There you
Instead of freaking hiding and typing
go.
it.
There you go. There you go. I'm just trying. You know, our PR person is down right now, you know, on some other shit. I shouldn't say down. That wasn't the right term, but she's invested in some other shit right now. We have to PR ourselves. We have to be careful. We've done so great.
No
The only way
abs
that you
said, was it
is if
smooth?
we're not
No abs. It
that is
was
about to get
not
ugly.
smooth. It came out and it hurted my butthole.
Oh,
Get off the phone.
okay, go handle your business. On that note, go take you and your little hurt butthole and go handle your business, girl. Have a great day, guys. Love you. Ouch.
I was crying when I was trying to push. I was holding on to the wall in the bathtub, bitches. The wall and the bathtub. I was holding on for dear life. I was like, get out, you bitches.
I can't. I cannot. I'm done.
I'm so
I'm done.
fucking done, bro.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do
Bitches.
You were
y'all
holding
errands.
on to
I
the tub and the
cannot.
wall,
I cannot right
crying,
now.
knowing your feet barely touched the floor. You were done for. Where were your legs? Where were your legs at? You holding the tub, the wall, you crying. Where were your feet, Des?
They were up in the air.
Oh my god. My stomach hurts.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus
Oh
Christ.
Ooh, I was
my
like dying. I thought I was gonna, I don't know what, but I was like, I am not getting out this bathroom until this happens right now.
Oh my god. Oh my
Woo!
god.
Oh my god.
You need chia seeds and lots of water.
Oh Jesus. Lots of water.
Leave the sunflower seeds alone. Get
I,
you some chia seeds and lots of water.
Lots of,
I did
my
drink a lot
stomach
of
hurts.
water. Yesterday I drank like 5 water bottles. I was like, these motherfuckers is coming out my asshole right now.
I'm so fucking done with you. Go bring your fucking
Please go run your errands. We beg of you, just run your errands.
Okay. Love you. Bye.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Oh my
I
goodness.
can't. What's there this morning? That's too much. It's too much.
Bro, I'm crying out my eyeballs for real. She's a fool. Like, I'm a visual type person. I was like, oh no. And that gives you that whole cartoon. Feet up, ass in the toilet, does so little anyways. And then all that. Girl, bye. I'm done.
She cracks me up. However, all this mess that they're doing is just it don't make no damn sense. I saw 2 accidents this morning and my heart hurts. Okay, so I have to say this because the boys witnessed it too and it's just really sad. So after we left out, like after I got off the live with you guys, like I take my same route to go take the kids. And I turned up our side street that's by our house and I saw a girl get out the car and she was like crying and then there was a cat in the middle of the road. Like I seen the cat take its last breath, y'all. Like she felt so bad. She's like, I couldn't stop. It ran out so fast, and I got him. It wasn't like a bad, but it was like it had an internal bleeding. Like there was nothing that was gonna save it. And it was so sad because the kids, and Kyrie was like, Mommy, the kitty. And I was like, I know. And the man outside, the neighbor or whatever, he came out the house. And we asked him, like, is this your cat? Because I stopped alongside of her because she just looked so broken. And I asked, and he was like, no, this isn't my cat. So we moved it out to the side of the street. And, like, by the time he moved it to the side of the street, it was gone. And, like, I told her, I said, look, don't let this ruin your day. Accidents happen. Oh, my God, look, another accident is about to happen in front of me. What the fuck is wrong with people? Anyways, and I told her, don't let it ruin your day. She was like, thank you so much. Because I was like, that was tragic. Like, the cat, like, it meowed at me. And then, like, it slowly just started fading out. It was just so sad. And then, as we're driving my other route, like, where I usually get to, why did this truck get in front of me? Somebody got hit on a motorcycle, like bad. Like he was able to walk across the street, like people were helping him, but I was like, what in the world? So you just never know what's going on throughout the day and what's going on through people's days. All that to say is, don't take today for granted because I just seen 2 things. One was an animal, and I felt so bad, like we couldn't help it. There was no helping it. We just moved it out the street. And then someone got really hurt on their motorcycle.
That's terrible.
And the kids seen that too. So it was kind of like I was like, what is happening this morning? But yeah, that was my experience dropping the kids off at school this morning. And Kyrie, he's probably going to tell his teacher all about it because that's what he talked about. He couldn't stop talking about it in the car because he felt so bad. He was like, Mommy, the kitty, like, there was no way for us to help the kitty. And I was like, I know, honey. Like, Yeah, it was sad. So, like, while they're sitting up here making lies and stuff on people, my children are empathetic children. They feel things, they see things. Kyrie is going to probably have a lot of talks with his friends today about the kitty. But they seen that. And so, yeah. And I'm tired of these people on this internet trying to make it seem like, baby, I haven't posted enough in a day, but I posted the letter that my son's coaches wrote about him. Everything those coaches, parents have seen. There's people that know us, people that I'm out in the sports world. So like Anthony plays sports, so I'm very like I talk with a lot of parents. We all get along. I'm in groups. I'm in sports groups. Whatever. Everybody can tell. Even Kristen can tell you on the phone when she talks to Anthony and the kids how they are and how they're raised. And Anthony is the epitome of my parenting. He was my first child. I'm not a perfect mom, but damn it, man, I made that boy. That boy is the most respectful young man ever out here. He gives Dad a hug. He'll say hi to Dad before Dad say hi to him. Like, y'all need to stop with the slander. It gotta stop. Just say you a shitty ass parent and you don't know how to parent your fucking kids. That's it. That's all. Don't come over here talking about how what we do over here and how I ain't never had to put my hands on my kids. Do I want to sometimes? Hell yeah, because sometimes kids need to be rocked. These kids is out of control these days. But I don't have to put my hands on my kids. They know I don't play. All I gotta do is give a certain look. That's it. That's up. Once I say what I gotta say, they know what's up. You keep texting me, okay, cool. We ain't gonna do what you want to do today. But some of these kids do need to be rocked. Because the gentle
But I
parenting
guess
ain't working.
when Burning Mac said when they're 3, they're old enough to get throat punched, he was an abuser too. That's what we're doing.
Right. Like, stop with the madness. Stop. My kids is well taken care of. That's taking care of her kids. Like, stop this. The first thing when she called me yesterday, she's making them fried chicken. And the first thing they do when she was like, okay, you guys know what? We're going to go home. Mommy's going to make fried chicken. Fried chicken? What? Woo! Like, they're screaming on the phone. Like, they happy. Like, they get some food. Like, I'm confused on why you guys want to make people look bad so bad. Just say you ain't shit. Just say you ain't shit. It's okay to say you ain't shit. It's okay to say I ain't shit. I'm not a shit parent. That's okay. Because half of them aren't, they ain't shit.
Some of them are moving without a soul, bro. Some of them are moving without a soul. When you can be tormenting the victim's family 2 weeks ago, bro, you ain't got no soul. Fuck what you did as far as my son goes. You want to keep saying my son slept with underage women when nobody said that. I use the term young girls like you're so culturally appropriated. You don't know that that's respectful. Anything younger than me is a young lady. Even our young 7-year-old girls are young ladies. Treasure's a young lady. If you're younger than me, you're a young lady, right? A younger lady, right?
But
So since I said my son was sneaking these young ladies in the house, that means they were underage. That's hell of an assumption. And then to take it and run with it and just keep going and going and going, trying to pick with somebody with those types of assumptions and stories and hearsay, and y'all are sick.
But then you have somebody who actually has a whole fucking docket and things out here, and it took somebody's life. Miss me with the bullshit.
And then your credible source has like pending charges for fucking harassment and bullying, cyber stalking, and all this weird shit across the country. Like, what are we doing?
But
Across the
that's
whole country.
y'all source, and that's what y'all want to go by. But I'm just saying, these kids are perfectly fine. They was fine with me for 4 days. They had the time of their life. They didn't want to leave. And do Deshaun have a mouth? Yes, he do, and I tell him about it. And yes, I do tell him about it. Watch your mouth. You're not going to talk to your mom that way. You're not going to talk to me that way. You're not going to talk to any adult that way. Matter of fact, just because your daddy let you do it, that's where the fuck y'all missed that. Just because his daddy let him do it don't mean we going to let him do it. Because his daddy don't give a fuck, and I'm going to tell him that his daddy don't give a fuck. Because if he gave a fuck, he wouldn't be in this situation. You dummies. Now take that and run with it. Because if he gave a fuck about his children, He would never missed out on Anthony's half of his life. Let's make that clear. So I'm going to keep it a buck. Like I keep it a buck with my son. I ain't told my son no lies. So he knows what's up. So I'm going
But
to
the
do the
other
same
part
thing with
that I guess
Deshaun.
people are missing is that Deshaun's first go-to is I'm going to tell my dad. I'm going to tell my dad. Tell my
I don't
dad.
give a. Yeah, and I told him to tell your motherfucking daddy because your daddy don't run shit over here. And he know who the fuck I am. So he know. He can't even tell me about Anthony. He could never tell me about Anthony. He just had to go along with what the fuck I had to say. So go ahead and
And
tell your
rest assured,
motherfucking daddy.
because I know our leader and the internet don't know our leader, I'm going to step in and say she said all that and delivered to him in a way that a 10-year-old can understand. It didn't come out like that. She's repeating it to us like that because that's what, don't y'all do that as parents? Like, man, I had to tell her, whoop the bam bam, you shorten it up and shit. I had to tell her, that shit ain't cool. Get your act together, woo woo woo. That's not what I told my daughter, though. I had to sit down with her for a nice little hot minute and make her
Right.
understand
There's
what
a way you say it, but I'm talking to adults, so I'm going to say how the fuck I want to say it. But when I'm talking to a
But I
kid,
think we're not talking. I mean, in our room right here, the people we fuck with, we're talking to adults. But the people who chop, screw, play, and tool, and oh toodles, those motherfuckers are not adults. When you gotta go get the fucking call Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in the old Toodles toolbox to fucking remix my fucking mouth on a live and take jokes and turn them into facts, and man, fuck you. Fuck you.
but yeah, at the end of the day, I'm going to keep it a buck with the kids. I ain't gotta lie. Anthony knows the whole shebang. I ain't gotta lie to my kid. He know who's there. He know who's been there. He know who's been there from day one. I ain't gotta say much and nothing. Did he feel some sort of way 2 years ago when he was 10 years old, or 3 years ago when he was 10 years old? Absolutely. He had every right to feel that way. And I had to break it down for him. Just like I told you, I had to tell him. Nobody was hiding his daddy from him. I had to show him. Did that go over your guys' head too? So yeah, I'm gonna keep it a
And
buck
then,
with Deshaun. At the end of the
and then the
day,
other part too, right? And like the harshness that's coming out in this live because she's talking to adults is not how she talks to her son or Deshaun. Number two, the other part of the reunification process that's happening in our leaders world, right? She has Anthony who felt that she was keeping him from his daddy and his dad has abandoned him. That's their dynamic, right? And there's a lot of healing and generational curses by bringing Deshaun and have the boys have relationship, but that's all tender and tread lightly right now too, right? This is all brand new for every fucking buddy involved. And instead of allowing it to be brand new and allowing them to share the bits and pieces like that are going on and whatever, they're being picked apart. They will never win. We will never beat the allegations that we ain't shit in their eyes, in the
that's
eyes of
okay.
people who are involved in
I'm
murder
okay.
and all this other shit.
I'm okay for people that have to think that I'm the shit, because there's some people that actually do love me, and there's some people that act shit. If you wake up and I'm the first thing on your brain in the morning, baby, that's a you problem, not a me problem. Because I guarantee you, I'm not waking up thinking about you. I'm waking up thinking about what I got to do throughout the day, and if I have the energy to do it,
Man,
if I want to do it.
why do you choose to be around low vibrational energy, man? Like you should, like today's a great day to have a great day. You should be wanting to get up and give. Tomorrow's not promised, right?
No, I just told, man, tomorrow's not a problem. The kitty lost his life today. The kitty was probably living his best life yesterday. Living his best life. Frolicking out in the streets. Today he lost
Coming
his
to
life.
social media to build a community, to lean into one another, to kick it talk, even if it's, some dirty little female talk and we're cutting up laughing and having a good time, Des after dark, whatever we're doing over here. If we ain't hurting nobody, and everybody is benefiting, their energy is being boosted and whatever, then what the fuck are we doing wrong? What's the problem? And why are there circles and groups of people who are sitting and talking negatively on what we got going on? Like, I don't get it, bro. I'm so fucking confused.
And
Please tell me.
if we bother you so much, why the fuck do you watch? Or why the fuck are you listening? Or why the fuck do you even care to keep up? I'm still trying to figure that the fuck out. If we're such a problem,
If my light is blinding, like, just turn on, like, shut the door.
like
Go away.
why does it bother you so much? You don't like nobody, but you're paying attention.
Make that make sense. You don't like somebody, but you gonna continue. You gotta be sick. You gotta be sick. And you gotta be sick. Something wrong with you. Like my dad said, you ain't feeling.
Jokes on this piano overshadow a whole young man's life. a young man's life that a certain creator is trying to like sweep under the rug that it was an accident. That shit was no accident. There was nothing accidental about what happened to that man. I'm gonna just a fun fact: strangulation.
We do, honey. We do be having a good time, honey bee. Like, we really do. We be trying to have a good time, and they just miserable bitches. I ain't never seen something so sad in my life. Talk about us being sad. Shit. If you gotta watch somebody all day, every day, and then figure out what the fuck they doing, you a sad piece of shit.
Don't they have jobs? Don't they work? Don't they? Why are you worried about my pockets? Why are you pocket watching? Whatever I'm doing, clearly I've been doing it for over 2 years and it's doing me well. Like, why are you watching what I'm doing? Like that? Coming in here and watching the live or something is
Yeah,
one
if you
thing, but
gonna
you're
watch
trying
my
to figure
pockets,
out
put something in it.
we're trying to figure out how does she work? Or she lives off disability? She lives off her dead son. She lives off her man, her man, her man. He doesn't even want to be with her. Oh my god. Violet came in here and said, I'm a fat bitch. She got a husband. She got a good life. Damn. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. You are beyond fucking weird, that gal must be.
It's just ridiculous at this point.
And the fact that like they talked about Jesus statement, that's like a metaphor that's thrown around when like people call like I tell my kids that shit when she called me a name. They talked about Jesus, baby. Like that's that. I don't know where that metaphoric phrase turned into somebody comparing themselves to Jesus. I'm
Right.
so confused. But we were supposed to have been made in his likeness. So, like, if you follow the book, then, like, we are all like Jesus. But that's not what that metaphoric, that's not what that means.
No.
Telling somebody about Jesus is hey, don't worry about it. Let that shit roll off your back type shit. They talk about everybody.
Yep. Absolutely. But, you know, they, like I said, comprehension is not a big thing nowadays.
So much good has been done. So many lives have been touched. So much is happening. Deshaun is free. There's been some great things to happen. And to watch that the world would be much rather be focused on the negative, that the evil prevails, that, you know, a joke about whooping her kid with a belt trumped a woman and her family taking a man's life. When that happened, like that right there, yeah, okay. This is orchestrated. This is complete fucking like bullshit. There's no way that anything Desiree said in this panel yesterday would have trumped the victim's sister saying that her and her family still live in fear. They didn't clip that though.
Nope, they sure didn't.
Why
But
didn't they clip that?
they weren't going to clip that because because I can't help but laugh. They weren't going to clip that because they were already trying to find a reason. They were like I told Katarina yesterday, and when we were texting, and I told Des, they were already looking for a reason to try to call on you about some bullshit.
No, because they caught wind that the sister was in here, and then the post was made that Desiree, you know, threatened to beat her kid with a belt and blah blah blah. They don't have any good parents, blah 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 blah, right?
Right.
So then the attention was immediately diverted, just like it always is. It's the same fucking game plan. They don't. All they have is a Hail Mary throw. They don't have anything else in their playbook, bro. They do the same thing every fucking time. Anytime we
And that Hail Mary,
then they come with all this bullshit. And up until now, they've had some little, oh, they're going to show a mugshot. Oh, they're going to reveal a background. Oh, they're going to do this. They're going to do that. The whole time, that's what it's been. And they've done it very publicly. Every court date, they ruined Dez's celebration. Oh, Dulcin's a fucking plant. Oh, go figure. Because Desiree reached out to me and we've become cool as fuck. I'm not a side character. I'm a very much big portion of her fucking life. And she's a big portion of mine. I love her down bad.
we all are.
Right? Love Arlita down bad too.
Yeah, they made 5411 videos when y'all had KPS is, yeah, exactly. They sure
You
did.
know why, guys? This is the thing, because MonTeesMama didn't come here for this. Arlita, we didn't come here for this, right?
Nope.
So we all kind of like came together, whatever, and we've been doing what we've been doing to help Desiree. None of us, what do you want to call, experts in this social media shit or how we should talk or what isn't politically correct, right? Not even worried or caring about that. Fighting for Desiree, we would fight for her in the fucking street. And everything we've done has been picked apart like we're some type of wannabe content creators and they're going to cancel us. The only person that can cancel us is God. The only person who can
Exactly,
cancel
Abs.
our life is the creator who will take it back, right? Like, I don't understand this new age mentality of the internet is so goddamn whatever that you got to do this much to be a part of it. I don't get it. People who want to wake up every day and be hateful and talk shit about other people. Like, this app has, like, there's fainting goats, bro. Why not just scroll the app and find the shit that you like? Like, if you want to be a content creator, why not create nice content? Or, I mean, your hobbies, your interests. Like, I don't understand. The people who sit and vulture watch the next viral story so they can jump on board and talk about it, that's crazy to me.
But they ain't got
The
nothing
ones
else
who
better to
got
do.
a good spirit, the ones who got a good spirit, like I said, there's some exceptions. XOXO Gossip Mom, most smartest, they got a little leash and they watch this shit and they pick fun at shit and they're hilarious. I love them. But it's their niche and it's how they do it. And everybody on this app running behind Gossip Mom trying to create content, calling, hey, Pookie. No, that's Gossip Mom's thing. That's her Pookie.
Running their mouth.
I come in here screaming, hey, it's a great day to have a great day. And then over in motherfucking social media circles on T pages, every day they wake up posting, let's have a great day. Are you copying my fucking lingo? That's what you're doing? You're gripping what the fuck I'm saying? Mama Cheese over here, they go get animals and call them cheese. Like, okay, it's fandom. If I wasn't so fucking relevant, my shit would not be recorded and posted and at all platforms everywhere.
For no reason at that.
So now XOXO and I share King Daddy. I mean, but you share them in different ways, Jetta. You're the car. You're the Jetta. You're your owner. XOXO Gossip Mom gonna jump in there and take King Daddy away from Pookie. Y'all gonna be all together a happy family type shit. You know what I'm saying? Unproblematic, key, fun type shit y'all be on. It's not a problem. MonTeesMama, what's up? Did you fart? Kristen Smith?
They must have farted. Maybe it
I
was
get
a
the
fart.
free. He said, it sounded like when Des was shitting on the toilet holding the tub in the wall. That's no. It was either the from shitting or the no.
Nah.
No.
Hot boys. You need a hot boy.
Good Lord have mercy.
They show their ass.
It has been very interesting to say the least. I'm glad that a lot of people have cognitive thinking abilities and a lot of people are free thinkers and don't follow group mentality and blind loyalty. Yanni, did you mean to request? Nope. Okay. And Thai, they say to mean yeah. Oh, okay. Is she a Thai friend, Abs? It's been interesting to say the least, but if that's what the world is doing, Reddit swears they're doing this to protect the kids. Meanwhile, they're just exploiting them more. I mean, the RJ universe was created by the storyteller herself. I don't think she's done very much to protect shit. She encourages the most of Stephanie's crash outs. She wants to see the crash outs. She continues to poke at her and she loves it. Think about that for a minute. Regardless what Stephanie is over there doing, as a grown woman with children of your own, right? To wake up and make your whole vision to try to harass and cause this woman to crash out in a room that she's in there with 4 fucking children that we know she doesn't properly already take care of. To keep her in the most chaotic ass state that she could be in, right? She does make the best PR for Stephanie. Absolutely, Sliza. She is Stephanie's top PR person. She runs a lot of traffic because people can't believe, like, what the fuck are you talking about? Let me go see. So it's crazy. This shit has been a shit show. It has been a ride like no other. It's crazy that it's continuing to, you know, spiral completely the fuck out of control. I guess some people can't think a loss is a loss. I don't fucking know. Desiree winning wasn't supposed to happen.
No, it wasn't supposed to happen. They didn't want it to happen. That's why she dropped that shit on the 3rd. She thought that was going to deflect everything that was going to happen, and we knew she was going to drop it on the 3rd. I can't. That's exactly what she waited for. We wasn't stupid. We knew what she was going to do.
Lord have mercy.
Like I said, they could paint us to be the bad people whatsoever, whatever they want to do. Whatever floats your boat, right? Because your boat's eventually going to sink. So whatever floats your boat, go ahead and do that. Just know my kids are very well taken care of.
Justice for Andrew Emmett.
Absolutely. He deserves it. But I'm not
His
surprised.
family deserves to live in peace. They shouldn't have to live in fear.
Absolutely. Over somebody that thinks they're a mob boss. It's funny how they gave you.
And shouldn't still be being taunted by somebody involved in the mishap of his life.
Right. Right.
Yeah, they're not even Shadow fans at this point, Liza. They are. That's why they do it under all these fake pages. They don't even admit who they are. Some of the people obsessed with me, like, I don't even mention their names and give them the airplay because their obsession is weird. Like, they will post every single one of my lives in their group, even if nobody likes it and there's no comments or conversation. It's getting no traction religiously, faithfully. That woman said she had terabytes of our lives that she needs to go through to pick and cherry pick and get what she needs. Why they say Desiree abusing her son? I don't know why they're saying that. They had to come up with a new lie. They're saying a lot of things.
Right.
There's a lot of accusations that are being thrown around, baby, that are not true. And we can't do anything to stop that, obviously. Or they wouldn't be doing it. If stopping it was an option, it would have been stopped a long time ago. The internet laws are not up to par for this type of shit.
We knew the whole time.
Like, we all try to do our best with self-care. Dev's plate is definitely overflowing. And if she likes to come in here and laugh and cut up with us and, you know, have an adult moment to share the updates and whatever, you know, she should be able to do that. Nobody should be policed about how they talk or I saw a video about it. Why?
Right.
Because honestly, why it's being said, because if you watch Violet, the creator Violet, her videos, so Violet, her and her husband and her son participated in a gruesome murder. And yeah, the sister of the victim was in my panel yesterday, and this is all retaliatory. All of it. And it's obvious. I know you want the updates, Jetta. Everybody wants the updates, but they want them on their terms.
And how they're done.
And some people just don't like us because we joke around too much and we can't be fucking serious. Oh, I got it, Liza. Yeah, she wrote a whole fucking thesis in the Reddit. And the funny part is, everything she wrote in the Reddit, it's scripted. It's the same shit she was putting on those posts, taunting his family with. He loved him. He had a stocking at her house. Blah 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 blah. He was wrapped up in addiction, and he was. If he was sober, he was at home with his family, and if he was using, he wasn't.
Hi, Carrie.
Hey, Carrie. She wrote why she's in the comments. It was crazy. Yeah, send me that in case I don't have it. Send me anything you have. I'm definitely gathering evidence for all of the fuck shit. Because while she's got involved in internet shit with internet people and hates me so bad, there is a whole family that you have been terrorizing. And if you think for 1 second I'm not going to put the pieces together for them, you're fucking crazy. Justice for Andrew Emmett.
Absolutely.
I don't have to be in the Reddit to have the Reddit. Thank you, Liza. I appreciate you, darling. And if there's a lot of them, if it's easier to, I think from that one post, I think I see who you are on FB. Go ahead and send me the request or whatever. I welcome you in my space. It's all just, I'm everywhere. So if you're safe to have me in your space over there, or you can send them through there because they're easier to send. You can use Messenger. You don't have to ask if you don't want to, but you're welcome to.
Oh, Jesus.
Violet. Oh, yes, the redheaded Violet Renee. Yep, that's her. Her name is Cole Hardy. Hey, that gal, Nikki. Violet is her middle name. I mean, allegedly. Of one of her many aliases, allegedly. But the mugshot and everything in the story and her son's picture and all of that, yes. Her husband and son are currently still incarcerated. I read all the articles. Babbling Brooks did a really good video on it. You could probably go watch Babbling Brooks' video. There's your catch up. And then yesterday, the sister of the victim was in my panel.
They were mad about that too. I gotta get some snacks for the game tonight. Oh. When I tell y'all I am tired, I'm tired.
Pink Tea, actually, it was really wonderful. I had told her we were live discussing, the whole revelation that had taken place on my live the day before. And I said I really wanted to honor her brother. She sent me some pictures. And then I said, was there anything, I could share, I would want to share something to honor him. And so she said, how could she get over there? How she could get over here, she'd like to speak. And so she came over here and she came in the box and she said that he was a really funny guy. Like he battled with addiction, but when he was sober, he was great. And he stayed away when he wasn't. And that she had met Violet's husband. That's the last time she saw her brother. She had a really horrific dream about him and tried to get in touch with him. He said he was okay. There was a lot that happened. She told a lot. And then her mom came over to try on a wedding dress, and I got the opportunity to speak to the mom. There's been a lot more on my back end with the family that's been very wonderful, I guess, they've been hurt for a really long time, and justice definitely wasn't served, and it's a really bad situation. And the sister said that they live in fear because of what happened to their brother. Like they're almost terrified to do anything.
But we're the problem. Oh, I need another chip. I need some more.
The problem.
So yeah, that all happened in my live, and then Desiree made a joke about a belt and whatever, and that's what they clipped, and that's what they're promoting, and that's what they're on, and they also made some serious fucking heinous allegations about other people off of hearsay. It's disgusting, bro. What's happening now is just evidence that we've never been the problem, and most of the things painted against us have been fucking lies off of hearsay with nothing to substantiate it. They have painted us to be who the fuck they are, except they couldn't put a schmurder on any of us. Like, I don't know. Or they were about to catch, I don't know. Maybe that's what they were going for. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, man.
It's weird. It's very parasocial, crazy behavior. But there's people who eat off this story. So there's that. Yeah, it's real sad about the family. And she was in their comments on Facebook taunting the sister just 2 weeks ago, talking shit about her brother, telling her, because she had said something 8 years ago on the post when the man died. And Violet was on a burner account that she was also in the Facebook snark groups with, commenting back to the people who were sad to lose him, the people she knew. And she was like, "Oh, Chad, you're gonna say that after this family who helped you, pay your rent. If it wasn't for them, you wouldn't have a roof over your head." Blah blah blah. She's fucking something special. She's something really fucking special. Everything they're accusing us of is who the fuck they are. Why would you taunt the family of the man who your husband and son are sitting in prison for that you were accomplice to, allegedly? Husband and son not allegedly in prison. They're definitely there. She even said her husband comes home in 2 weeks and her son will be home in 5 years.
But she gotta make a whole mixed son. Woo, baby, daughter. Sorry.
I mean, maybe it was one of those. I got Aza one for her birthday. Magical Mixie. That's what it was. She got it from Magical Mixies.
Oh shit. Oh.
Just a hot ass mess.
Just don't fucking shake it.
Hot ass mess. But we get through it. You at the grocery store, Alita?
Yeah, I had to get a few things, and I just got a few things because I'm about to make a chicken salad for. Oh, that's what I need. Other crackers. I'm about to make chicken salad for the game tonight because it's gonna be hot out. Their game is at 6:30. It's Friday night, and I don't usually make anything, but I just want something to last because
I know Arlene never want to share, y'all. She don't want to share. I didn't get no fried chicken, yams.
Girl, let me tell you. I have to tell y'all this. My dad cracks me up because one thing about my dad, he is finicky about his fried chicken. He will only eat my mama's and mine's. Well, I changed up my recipe because I told you guys how I made mine or whatever. Y'all, my daddy, I took him some chicken to the game, the last game. I think it was like Tuesday. Took him some chicken. Y'all, why that man sit up there? I will eat that whole bowl of chicken. Talk about some, you don't put your foot in this one. I said, Daddy, you might as well just, because he didn't finish the whole thing. I said, Daddy, you might as well just take it home and eat the rest of it. He said, I can. He said it just like, he said, I can. I said, yes, you can take the rest of it.
Oh, so that's why we didn't get none? Okay. I guess dad comes first.
I am a daddy's girl. I am.
Right, but she don't share. And we in the same state, y'all. She don't share nothing.
Man, girl, I bought you a whole, you still have my container for my banana pudding.
I sure do. And it reminds me, every time I need some leftovers, there's the container.
I was going to say, girl, as much as I left with you, you got the container still. You ain't gave me my container back. You ain't gave me my container back.
I gotta use that container against your ass.
Oh my God, I cannot.
Oh my God. Anyways, I'm glad that we got some stuff through the live, and I just want, I say it's always gonna be the haters in the back until the day that we get in our 80s. They still gonna be talking shit. But I'm glad that we all have the support system that we do have. And I appreciate all of y'all. All of y'all, all the time.
Yeah, because we
see. Girl's mental health break is over. She's got a video in the works, so everybody be prepared for her fuck fest.
Do you ship to? She doesn't even ship to be in Portland, Sienna. Hi.
You better leave me alone, Desiree.
Dude, I know. I need to make Arlena something, but I have a house full of boys. So I have to make double of everything, triple of everything.
I think when I get home, I'm about to bake some banana bread and I need to get rid of my bananas.
Well, I have the car today, so when are you making that banana bread?
The banana bread ain't for you, it's for the children.
Wow, you heard that live at 9:34 a.m.
Damn.
You heard that live at 9:34 a.m. She said it ain't for you, it's for the children.
That was heinous.
I gotta bring something for the boys at the baseball game.
Yeah. Oh,
I
girl.
gotta do something.
They went
No,
out
I'm
to
just
South.
kidding. You know, I'm just teasing. The kids come first no matter what. I'm teasing.
I know
I'm
you are.
just
I
being
know
a
you are.
jerk. I'm just being a jerk. That's all.
But you know
Nope,
they're
they'll
gonna
clip
take
that part.
they'll clip
Desiree's
that
trying to
part
take
too.
from Arlita. She's begging Arlita for bread because she's so poor she can't eat. What the? Shut up.
After she had fried chicken last night.
Dude,
They're not gonna
what a
clip
bad
that
stomach
part.
ache. Girl, you should have seen how I was cooking this fried chicken. I had no patience for the fried chicken to cook. I was like, hurry the fuck up. My stomach was hurting so bad yesterday. I was even crying to Arlena because I was waiting for the boys to get off the school bus yesterday, and my whole side was like throbbing in pain. I'm just like, what the heck is going on? See, right?
This is how
Like
you
where
couldn't
is the
sit for
love?
so long, and then you had to hold the wall and the tub and feet in the air, ass down in the water. You was all fucked up in there.
I said, nah, motherfuckers, we ain't waiting all night. I want to go to sleep tonight. So you're coming out right now. Let me hold on to something real quick.
You would pull it
Out
through.
of my butt, she said. I'm done.
And you know how little I am, so it's like, woo.
I'm so done with you.
I'm so fucking done.
Woo. Okay. Not to get off topic. Sorry, guys. Woo, but I feel like a whole different bitch, bro. God,
What you
leave.
do? That's when you know it's a good shit when you feel like a whole new person when you get off the toilet.
Right, I felt brand new, like I was ready to shake some last night, but my stomach was still a
20
little hurt.
pounds lighter and shit.
Right, 20, like, bitch. No wonder why I'm so hungry.
Siani said it's nice to see you laughing and happy. That's what I said, Siani.
Oh my god, thank you, Buki. But yeah, it was funny. I can't. We was watching a show, and he was like, you know what? I'm just gonna play my game because you gonna be in and out the bathroom. So I'm so glad we got two bathrooms. You hear that in the back? We have two bathrooms. I have two bathrooms. Two. Those bathrooms for the ones in the back. Two bathrooms.
But she ain't got no tissue. She ain't got no tissue. They got boo boo rags over there too. It's a Portland thing. It's a Portland.
Shut the hell up. No, it ain't. I got Angel Soft right now. Shut the hell
I'm
up.
clowning. I'm just being ignorant. Let me stop. Let me stop.
Right. Two bathroom crew. I know I have two bathroom crew. I got to. I can't share with the boys. Before we moved to Milwaukee and when we was in the hood, well, that was way before the story started. The story really started in when I lived in Milwaukee. But anyways, we had 2 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and between all the boys and a grown ass man, I was defeated. 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 The boys have their own bathroom, and yes, I make them clean their own bathroom. To the ones in the back, they clean their own bathroom.
Now, child labor. Call the child labor people. She got them working over there. Oh my God. What happened to Virgil? You know, Desiree, I can tolerate a lot of things, but my hard stop is child labor. You cannot be doing that.
Well,
That is absolutely abuse. There are laws against child labor. She can't be doing that. She can't be working them boys like that, making them clean a bathroom. Oh my goodness. How dare you?
Yes.
I heard Desiree, child labor. Somebody get a clip of that live. Add it to my video. Absolutely. Draw the line of babies cleaning bathrooms. That's just fucking uncivilized behavior. Why would you what about that is right for you, Desiree? Why would you have them babies cleaning that bathroom? And then you
Ah,
just laugh in my face about it. The disrespect, the
that
disrespect.
fucking spec.
Y'all crack me up.
Oh shit! Because they're boys, they don't need to rely on a bitch to clean up after them. They can clean it themselves. So run and tell that to your friends. I'm teaching them to be men, young boys, that they don't need to depend and wait for mommy to clean it. Yes, I help them, but they're gonna clean it.
Same. Anthony and Kyrie have chores too.
Yeah, they have chores. They don't have extreme chores, but they have chores. Like they
Yep.
gotta.
Yeah, ask me, are you trading chores off with your siblings? I remember them days. Like, no, I'll do your living room. You do my kitchen. I don't want to. Can we train?
Can we trade? Right?
Yep.
I don't mind doing the dishes, but if there's like a whole bunch of dishes, I'm just looking at it like, wow.
Or, like, I'll take out the garbage if you do my pans type shit.
Right, exactly. Can you scrub the pans for me real quick?
I'll sweep the floor and do the garbage if you do them pans. Come on. And then if you had a sibling like mine, he always tried to add some extra shit in there. Like, no, that's bro. I'm already doing more.
When they're
Stop.
like, if I do your dishes, then you gotta clean my room for a week. No, that wasn't the part of the deal. I'm just asking if you can.
I'm just asking for one chore. You're asking for a commitment. Shit.
Right. Just like Anthony and Kyrie, and even though Kyrie's 7, he has chores too. You got to make your bed, clean up all your
Oh
toys.
my God, Arlita, why would you come piggyback on it? Now they're gonna call the child labor law people on you.
Guess what? That's fine, because
You
you
got
know
them
what?
making beds too. They are not housekeeping.
You know what? They can clip that. You know why? Because Anthony's already been asking for a job. He already wants to work. So what you gonna say about that?
Yeah,
Anthony's already.
my 14-year-old
Hey, paying
stepson wants to
him.
work
You
too.
gotta pay him now. Then you gotta make sure you pay. Girl, you better have that shit on record.
Man, they can kiss my ass. Matter of fact, they
I'm
can
just
come and
talking
clean my
shit.
house.
Calm down. I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit.
I know. No, tell them to kiss my ass. They can come and clean my motherfucking house.
Man,
Wait on him
I'm
to do
trying to
it.
tell
They
you.
be all
I'm
up in
trying
that
to
shit.
tell you. Y'all want to keep talking shit about what we be saying on live. Y'all can come clean my motherfucking house, and then we can go have our coffee date. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then we can have our coffee date and eat our crumpets.
Crumpets.
Crumpets and tea. Tea and
Crumpets and
crumpets.
tea. Absolutely. And make sure you give the boys what they're supposed to. Oh wait, you probably can't, because you can't even take care of your own. Ain't that about a bitch?
Girl,
Matter of fact, I'm about to get home and start baking and cooking this stuff.
you know what the biggest attitude I got this morning? Can you guess?
What?
Can you guess which child? I said you cannot take your shoes this weekend. You have to leave them home.
Oh yeah, he ain't taking his shoes over there. Mm-mm.
That
You ain't
was
going back.
that was the start of the whole. I'm gonna tell my dad.
Attitude.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. Well, we know you would never get those Jordans back if you took them over there. You ain't taking those. You ain't taking those over there. And say something about that too, you funky head, dog head ass bitches that's walking.
Right.
Say that. Say something about that too. Cause who the fuck gonna send some Jordans over there to that nasty ass hotel? Say something about that too, you raggedy dog bitches. Say something about that too. Say something about that too. I want you to.
They would have become the family Jordans, like the family size. I'm freaking done.
Debbie pawn in 2 seconds, right? Yeah, so that was the start of the morning.
They'll
I'm
pawn them
talking
shit.
about they're clipping it. Don't want you to get in trouble. Thanks, Nicole. We know. We absolutely know. What they didn't clip is the victim's sister who came in here and said she still lives in fear of violence in her family. They
Don't
didn't
talk
clip that
about
part.
any kids' votes. They're clipping it. Don't want you to get in trouble. I didn't say anything about anything. I just said Deshaun had a
And
whole
I told him to
attitude.
fucking, matter of fact, I told him to fucking clip it. Ain't nobody gonna get no. Who's fucking scared? Let me tell y'all something. Who the fuck gives a fuck? I don't want nobody to get in trouble. I'm not
Oh
trying to be.
shit.
I'm not trying to be rude or nothing. But who gives a fuck? I don't want y'all to get in trouble. I want somebody to roll up on me, please and thank you. I
Please.
don't give a fuck.
That's what
I
I
don't
said
give a
to
fuck.
Arlita
Who's gonna
yesterday. I
get in
said,
trouble? Who's gonna get in trouble? Well, I'm 37. I will be 37. I'm not a fucking kid. I don't want y'all to get in trouble. No disrespect though. But let me tell y'all fucking something. I don't give a fuck. Them bitches sit over there every fucking day worried about what the fuck we doing. I'm over here just went grocery shopping. Done got some stuff. Kids got a game today. It's gonna be fucking hot. I ain't worried about what no bitch gotta say about the internet. Cause I'm still doing what the fuck I gotta do.
Man, listen, the schmurder over there
They want
bowing
to sit
down
there and
to
spread
the
lies and get
storyteller.
themselves in trouble and give themselves a definite. Hey, go be it. Go do it. Get your motherfucking self in trouble. I ain't doing nothing.
because who's scared? Because what?
Cause what? You ain't could go. I've had CPS.
My stepson, they seen how we live. They saw the posters around the house. Desiree knows. There's a learning center in my kitchen. What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean? Looking at my kids' school records. They're on time all the time. They can see EFT grades. What the fuck? I ain't scared of no motherfucking buddy on this earth. The only person I fear is God. That's it. That's all. Ain't no bitch. I don't fear no bitch. The only person that can take me out this motherfucking world is Jesus himself. The fuck? Worry about somebody clipping. Clip the shit, bitch, and I hope you choke on it.
And if there's a storyteller out here that's getting fucking her rocks off by making videos about what the fuck is going on over here, like, hey, fangirl, hey.
Yeah, clip that shit, bitch. Clip it. Suck on it. I hope
Nicole
you
said,
choke on it.
I'm sorry. She wasn't yelling at you, Nicole. She said, thank you. She just, I mean, that's the mentality. Like, somebody can get in trouble with some cursed pink eye. Who's going to who is she to get in trouble with? Who presented her to be God of TikTok?
Exactly. Who
I don't give a
awarded
fuck about
her?
that raggedy bitch. Worry about your kid and his ADHD and hope you got his shit together, bitch, like I got mine. The fuck you worried about what the fuck we got going on over here? And you all on the other side of a different country, bitch. I don't give a fuck. Worry about your kid. Shit, my kid's good.
Mine is
My
too.
kids got the help that my kids got the help they need, bitch. I did everything for mine. What do
Mine
you mean?
too.
What do you mean? Worried about what the fuck I got going on and you sitting with a schmurderer. A whole
Yeah, she's
motherfucking
in one
schmurderer.
place.
Find something else to do, bitch. Long nose face, bitch. Find something else to do.
Facts. Cause come on, I'm ready. I'm ready, baby.
Well, you called her out. She's making a video. Her little
I
cult
don't
should
give a
enjoy.
fuck. Make a video. Tell them to come up to my house too. Send the people to my house so I can show them what the fuck you guys look like. What you guys sit up on the internet and do all fucking day. This is what y'all
Man.
And
gotta
then the
deal with.
sad part is that even if a joke about what we were joking about is a call to action for CPS, right? Then Bernie Mac saying that when kids are 3, they are old enough to be throat punched. That's a call to action for CPS. Like, what type of times and days are we living in? I'm totally thrown off. And my live yesterday had the victim of the man that Violet and her family were responsible for taking off this fucking earth.
But they didn't clip
And
that
that
though.
totally got overlooked to attack Desiree. And the more that I post about that man, more people are getting all this hearsay ass shit thrown at them because it's retaliatory attacks. The shit that they've accused us of from day one, this is obvious. They're doing it publicly right in your face, kind of like the government.
Right.
People are too
Exactly.
smart. I don't care. Like, come knock on my door. I'll be waiting for you.
Right? Sitting
You
here
do
waiting. I'm gonna be playing Drake all day. Come in the house. Come in the house. Come in the house. My dog might lick you to death. She might try to hump you. You know.
Yeah,
Come in the house.
mine too, because my dog's in heat, so she ready for something hot.
I don't understand what happened to the days and ages of, like, say, smoking. Like, because they drag on my smoking. If you don't like smokers, then you don't hang out with them. That's
Exactly.
Man,
that simple.
you know what? Listen, I don't smoke no cigarettes no more. I quit 10 years ago. It'll be 10 years coming up in June. I quit smoking cigarettes. But, baby, I am about to light me a blunt. I'm about to light me a blunt. Because if I
And
don't,
that's the other part. Like, they think because I smoke cigarettes that I smoke cigarettes all day when they hear the lighter. Are you fucking kidding me?
man, she
Oh,
Lil Wayne in
shit.
this bitch. When you hear the lighter flick, everybody know when Lil Wayne about to start dropping some bars, the lighter gets to flicking. And if you know, you know.
Exactly. I'm trying to tell ya. Arlita, I know your dog was stressed having all those boys over there when Des was in Vegas laughing out loud.
Yeah, poor Chloe.
Poor Chloe.
No, Chloe had this face where it was like you know, it's like she's cool, right? Like, but she be making faces when it comes to Kyrie, like, cause she don't know what he gonna do. Like, he don't do nothing bad to her. He just be all up in her face, and she's old. Like, she's 14. She just turned 14 in March, so she's old. And sometimes, like, she can handle him, and other days she be looking at him like, I don't want nothing to do with you. But like when she seen Josiah and Deshaun, baby, when I tell you, cause she has a kennel in the house too, and I leave the kennel open. Baby, when they was over there, she was in that kennel. She was just laying in the she was laying in the kennel. She'll come out, eat her water, drink her water, eat whatever, probably lay in the living room for a little bit. But when they got to roughhousing and stuff, she was in that kennel. I ain't fucking with y'all. I'm not fucking with y'all. But yeah, Kyrie be rolled up with her, all in her spot. They be laying on each other. If she could hop up in the bed with him, she would, but her hips are bad. Like, yeah, she had a time. There was a time, she had a time in that house because she was looking at him all sides. Like, this Plus, my dog has anxiety too, and she's really good. Like, she ain't never bit nobody. She ain't never done nothing to nobody. Like, when she gets overwhelmed, she just goes in her house. That's all she do.
Mine gets overwhelmed a lot too. The boys is already waiting for their next vacation over at Alita's house. That's all I hear every day. When are you guys going?
Kennel. Like, she ain't got no time. She can't run. She ain't got no time.
Oh
I
my
love my
god.
dog. She get on my nerves, but I love her. Like, I
I
got her
love
since
mine,
she was
but
16.
my dog's mad because she don't like wearing diapers and she's not fixed. So she outside my door right now whining. Like, let me in. I want to be in with you. No, girl. Only one person can bleed in this house, and that's me. Not you.
But yeah, they need to stop. And I said what I said, and they could clip it. They could. I don't give a fuck what they do at the end
Yeah,
of
I
the
don't
day.
either. They just like to
I
run and
don't.
tell everybody and be like, oh, you guys, they got clipped. I'm like, yeah, we already know. So,
Yeah, we know. We know. We knew they was gonna do it. They gonna take what they wanted and spit it out of their own context, so the storyteller can have her little story. Bitch, go make your video games and find something else. Matter of fact, worry about your diagnosis that you so-called discovered. How about that? Worry
yeah.
about your health before it takes you out of here. Worry about that instead of worrying about what the fuck got going on over here. You sit with people that beat up
I have
and
a
kill
pit bull
people.
abs.
Go do something else. Go do something else. Chloe's half pit and half Australian Kelpie, and I found that out when she got older, when her ears started sticking up. They weren't doing pit ears. Her ears were like bat ears, and she had a little head at the time, so they were like big ass ears on
She
her
still
head.
got a little ass head. Little ass head
She
dog.
still do. Her ears don't stick up anymore, but like she had these big ass bat ears. And then my dad used to work with my dad when he was working. He's retired now because the man's almost 70. When he was working, one of his coworkers used to volunteer at the Humane Society, and he showed her a picture of Chloe, and she was like, by the looks of her, she's a pit with Australian Kelpie. And mind you, I never knew what an Australian Kelpie looked like. So I Googled the dog, and I was like, oh, my God. And she looks exactly like it. The only thing is she has a pit head and, like the pit shoulders. But other than that, like she has the long legs of a kelpie. That's why she used to be so fast that she would run, and like she has the ears of a kelpie. Like, yeah, her body is oddly shaped.
Mine
My
is
dad called her a
straight.
sparrow.
Mine is straight pit. She might be mixed with something, but she a piece of work. As soon as you let that patio open, let me tell you, she think it's so funny that we're chasing after her.
Yeah, she'd probably be laughing because that's what Chloe used to do to me too. Be laughing, bitch, get your ass in this house. Anyway.
Yeah, for real. Like, get in the house, bitch. You're not fixed. You cannot be out here just wilding out. You're not fixed. What the heck is that? Sound like something growling.
Isn't it her stomach or something? Don't tell me.
It sounded like her stomach.
Ooh.
I know you.
Alita, what are you?
What? Does somebody got the shits too? Oh, is that a car outside? Yeah, we're not doing a live tomorrow because it's Monty's birthday. No live tomorrow, y'all. No live tomorrow.
Bro, what was that?
What was that? Arlita.
What is her phone? Bro.
Can't hear you.
What is going on?
Arlita, blink twice if you're safe.
Oh my God. What the fuck? Bro. Bro.
Blink laughing out loud. Blink,
Did
Arlita.
her phone just get possessed? That shit sounded crazy.
Arlita needs a new goddamn phone. I keep telling
They
her.
came for her, right? She got ate by a dinosaur.
Oh shit!
Somebody go Google Portland and see if there's any giraffes or anything on the loose. It sounded like something ate her.
Oh my god,
What is going
Arlita,
on?
are you okay? Do you need me to drive over there? Oh yeah, maybe her phone was on 2%.
That's hell if that's what her phone did when it died. Sounded like a damn girl. Oh, oh no. Oh no.
Did it die? Wait,
Did
why
it
am
eat
I so
her?
echoey? What's going on?
You're not echoing to me.
Am I echoing, guys? Oh, not anymore. I was echoing when Arlita was up on the box. That's crazy.
It's gotta be her shit with the fucking dinosaur. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
getting on a plane right now to check. Oh my god, call her husband to check. Let me know. Well, if anybody had Trent's number.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh, that's what I
I
said.
think
Giraffes
that
of
I
all
think
animals.
that's
I
like
mean,
the ending of
look,
our live for
yeah,
right now. I think it's time to take a
whatever.
break.
Yeah, I'm fixing to get off. But Jetta, what type of animal did it sound like ate her? That growl was bigger than a dog. Maybe I
Yeah,
don't know. It could have gave bear, but I felt like it needed to be taller than her to get her. If it wasn't a damn dinosaur or dragon, it was a giraffe. It was something big. Long neck. Take her whole body in one fell swoop. That's what I was
not
thinking.
the. Oh my god.
They'll
They'll
clip
clip
the
the dino.
dino growl sound and say that's y'all talking to the kids. I'm fucking done. Thank you for that
Oh
applicable
my
critic.
god.
That was classic. I give you all the love. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Ah.
What's up, Kat? What's going on, Kat? Oh, she didn't mean it. Take her whole body in one scoop. That's what I'm trying to say. It sounded like the
I'm
dog.
about to get off and call her. I love y'all.
Love y'all. Thanks for coming by. Make your day as amazing as you are. That was not Chapo. Don't blame my baby for that shit. We'll see y'all. Love you down bad.
We laughing my ass off now. Y'all just giving them free material ideas.
I think they reported her. I'm gonna call her. Okay, love y'all.
Always inbox me and I'll add you or try to add me. Bye, Nikki Bookie. I love you all. I think I'm gonna get off TikTok for today and just chill out.
Make your day as amazing as you are. It's a great day to have a great day.
I'm about to call her. Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.
And just chill out.
Make your day as amazing as you are.
I'm about to call her. Okay.